Darkest Dungeon 2, now with 100% less dungeon. In fact, it's not even all that dark. It is definitely a sequel, though. I think that's unquestionable. Same sort of 4-character, turn-based combat, same sort of juggling of a bunch of different meters, and of course, same sort of risk management. A game, much like the first game, is all about knowing what characters are going to do and how to react to it. I've been playing this game an awful lot lately. In fact, I just before recording this, unlocked the last chapter, act? I don't know what you call it. So, fairly far into the game. And I wanted to wait a little bit until I started this one up because, well, there's one thing this channel is known for, it's Dead Cells, but also incredibly inconsistent upload schedules.
Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
Yeah, I know. I just quit and then I wanted to start a new one right here. Okay, anyway. Continuing on. I think I still have all of the stuff that I got from the previous successful run. So if you haven't seen Dark Souls 2, yes. If you haven't seen Darkest Dungeon 2, it is... Yeah, although there are a lot of similar things, it's also extremely different in a lot of ways, too. Much more run-based. There are permanent upgrades that you get, and in fact, here, these are the permanent upgrades you get. In fact, even in the same place as the original Darkest Dungeon, the Hamlet, where you can clearly see this is the ruins, and then this is the Hamlet village. There's the docks down there and everything. I don't know if that was supposed to be really obvious, but even before it started kind of reforming itself back together as I've been upgrading things, I thought I could clearly see that. So let's start out here. You don't get to keep your trinkets, unlike last time. Yeah, there's not much at all past this that actually gets kept in between runs. So actually, by unlocking these, it's one of the few ways to just immediately get some sort of advantage.
Is another implement at our disposal,
which is Bonesaw. Yeah, seems good. This one seems pretty good. Maybe I'll take somebody with bleed on this one. But yeah, we still got stress though. We still got health. We still got all the damage over time. Same sort of like movement stuff as well as buffs and debuffs. It's just buffs play a lot more of a role in this game. In addition to just being, you know, a single sort of route to the end of each one of these chapters.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe I can make something work with it. Whatever. You know what? I still have a ton more of these candles. I'm just going to go right in here and do basic character upgrades. Yay! There's all the characters, by the way. Missing quite a few. Compared to the first game. And some of them are here, but in a very particular way. The bounty hunter, only able to be hired at the inn, of which I've done once. Well, a very good character, though, otherwise, so it's kind of like worthwhile. In fact, this is the last chapter. I might as well go put everything in here as well. Why not? All right.
He is the perfect weapon. A sharpened edge without pity or remorse.
Bodyguard. Yep, you even get like the basic trinkets that you were able to get during the Crimson Court in the first game too, it looks like. Finish him. I remember that one. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, major difference though I want to say in the gameplay is that there's a lot less hard stats in this one. Whoa, look at that. Neat. A lot less hard stats in this one. There's a lot more temporary buffs, things like dodge, which was a huge thing in the original game. Let's go with more of... Yeah, let's just go with more trinkets then, fine. It's just not even a thing here anymore. You do get dodge, but it's just entirely based on buffs instead. So yeah, in some ways it can make some fights easier, but you know, when you're going up against enemies that constantly keep putting that on themselves, well, not so much.
And overcome it.
These are some really weird, complicated trinkets that I'm unlocking here. And I'm going to get them all as soon as I start out then, too. Let's go for some combat items, too. Why not? Holy water. Hey! Hey! I just did a run in Dead Cells with that. Fun. Yeah, okay. Fine, I'll just go pour everything into the Infernal Flame, of course.
resourcefulness will ensure you survive it.
Perfect, perfect. Infernal flames. Yeah, definitely gonna want all of these. No, I'm not gonna be using this. This is you know, the final version of it, the Stygian Blaze. Very, I guess it's supposed to be a reference back to the first game, and it's extra hard mode, which it actually used to have a completely different name, and I guess I decided it was a little bit too extreme. It used to just be known as New Game Plus. And they decided to call it Stygian instead, and later Blood Moon. I don't know. I don't really think I am ready for this.
Once more into the
It
maelstrom,
is...
in search of what hope yet remains.
It's difficult. This game is difficult. I feel like I'm starting to get it more and more as you know, I've been going through the various chapters, but I still feel like there is no way that I'm going to be successful on this one. Let's just say that right now. All right.
The house on the borderlands.
Got all of them. Now we're going into cowardice. Signing my name, Ruin Captive, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's supposed to be the name of the character of this one? Is that what they meant by Ruin has come to our family?
Precise arrangement. The sacrifice of conscience. The abandonment of self. The Iron Crown had found its king. Upon your furrowed brow, the mathematics of our existence, the geometry of the cosmos. An ephemeral equation wholly expressed in negative space. To invoke its power was to refactor the most fundamental underpinnings of our fragile dimension. To imprint one's mind upon reality itself. The crossroads.
That was, of course, a bad idea. Yeah, although we have the same actor as the ancestor from the first game, I don't think you're actually playing as the ancestor in this one. Well, it's not actually supposed to be the ancestor as the narrator. Well, you know, I guess it's the iconic thing from the first game, right? So you had to bring it back. I wouldn't have minded seeing like a different person doing the narration for this. But, no. Let's take a look here. I'll choose the party pretty much. Ugh, yeah, like not that. Not that one. It's not nearly as easy as just going over to the hospital in town. You gotta find a hospital on the road. On the Slay the Spire style map that the game is now turned into. I also don't like that. Come on, at least give me either. Give me either. Wow, all these are terrible. Just set a. Maybe. I don't know. Just like. Okay, I kind of like this. Yeah, sure. And you know what? Dimas still very top tier type of character. And when I say that, I of course mean, you know, I'm going to be using the exact same sort of strategy that I did in the original game. We're going to be using Point Blank Shock and Grape Shot Blast, and of course Duelist Advance. It's just very good. You know, stuff like Take Aim, for example, gives you the ability that the little the two little slashes there. That's your dodge for this game. So stuff like prepping this up, and then the star is the guaranteed crit. I think I can actually yeah, here we go. You guys are wondering what all the various buffs in the game are. 100% crit ignores 20% resistance. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Post, of course, same thing first game. This is 50%, 75%. That is just replace the dodge stat entirely. The protection stat replaced similarly by these. Guarded, same thing with the first game. Also pretty good stuff. Strength and getting that on character is very useful. Stress horror, same basic thing as usual. Stuns. Oh, stuns took a hit in this game. Now most of the stuff only does dazes and then it turns into stuns. Doesn't stop enemies from being able to do that to you, but yeah, you can't just keep continuously stunning enemies like you could in the first game. They even still get that plus 40% resistance to stun after being stunned too, so, you know. Blind, also pretty useful. Kind of stack with those dodges to be able to get away from taking damage a lot of time. Bullseye Barrett? What? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, and then, you know, the combo pretty much has replaced Mark and is going to be a lot more useful here because, you know, just like being able to get like a party that can deal out combo tokens, I guess they're called, but then also use combo tokens. Good. Only one character can do those. This is the Vestal stuff. Similarly, stealth. We didn't get the shield breaker back in the game, but we still have the stealth mechanic. So, that's fun. Most of these are enemy things. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, like, this one appears to be, like, unique to the bounty hunter. I think it just means, like, he'll leave if everybody else dies or something. We got, like, flagellant stuff here. Because, yeah, flagellant's, like, dead now. It's like a zombie. Also, all of his stuff that used to be bleed is now blight stuff. So that's like an entire thing. But yeah, this move, the pain heals 15% when damage. Get that? Oh yeah, this guy can stay around forever. He's incredibly tanky. And you know, what's a quirk he's got? I don't necessarily need to be attacking with this guy. He can just be a frontline, you know, damage and heal sponge because of his abilities. Then again, I don't know. I just played an entire round with that dude. Who else would be good as a frontline character? We got like, yeah, you pretty decent in terms of guarding. And making sure that entire thing works. I don't know, like, you know, like Vestal also still has some of the best heals here, but as you can see, all the heals are a lot more situational. Characters need to be below X amount of health to be able to actually use that, or have some sort of specific status. It's not just something that you can use to top off characters continuously anymore. Kind of frustrating in that way. How you doing? You're pretty good at being like a front. Oh yeah, no, not fragile. No, absolutely not. Here, you know what? Let's take you out.
Pride, more devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
And probably, 100% movement resist. Could have actually been useful against the boss of the last one. Yeah. Now, the only thing is that I'm going to want to have something that can cure damage over time in some way. Because that could be bad. Maybe, you know, this is actually like the party that you start out the game with. Maybe I'll just go do that then. And yeah, I think, yeah, not that bad. Ooh. I don't. Oh no! I don't want you jumping into the front row the second that we start every combat. If you had that, that'd be great. Or if you had that, absolutely too. You got +2 speed though, which ain't too bad either. Something that can cure damage over time, or sure.
A sister of battle.
So,
Repudiated, but unbound.
point blank shot does mark. You use mark. You let me take a look here. Let's say like turn that one off. Yeah, this is gonna be the only stress heal I have, so I'm probably gonna want to level up this thing quickly. Yeah, you gotta get level ups in between the various runs that you do. You can't just get them permanently like previously. Still got retribution and everything, which is great. Yeah, you do a mark. So yeah, whoever is in the front row can do a mark. You can capitalize on the mark, all sort of stuff like that. I have to get on with this run already. It's been 15 minutes. What can I say though? Yeah, because worst comes to worst, having somebody in the front line is probably not a bad idea. And then we can have like this here. Yes. No. You know what? Here. Well, do I actually get a benefit to Repulse and Crush actually does do extra damage, so I should probably do that. I kind of want to have Defender, but you know what? Everybody else also does have things that will allow them to get some sort of speed buff here that'll be good. You know, let's just remove that. Put on you instead. Because everything else here does critical stuff. Do I care about damage over time? Well, it can also hit the front row unlike this. Although, you know what, here. Okay, we need to get on with this run already. Here we go. Yeah, Administrations. There we go. Yeah, I forgot that this also does cure a bunch of damage over time stuff. Yeah, that's perfect. That'll be just fine. And I'm also going to... Yeah, sure, turn on you. Okay. And of course, like, Judgment does a lot of damage comparatively. Okay, let's go already. Been beating around the bush here forever. Let's get on with the run. I think I forgot to set the path for the Vestal. Cool stuff. Cool and great. Oh yeah, that's gonna be. We're gonna have a good run starting now. Well, anyway, before anything else, look, a lot of this game is prep up. All right, this is just true. This is a true thing. And then what does this do? Sure. And then what does any of this do? Moving one, add one. I mean, this could actually be good if I had. I need to have a stained item to be able to use it, though. Greater than 8. I can probably. He's already got lightning reflexes. He can probably make that work. And then let's just throw this on here just to be able to, like, you know, equip up everything. Limited inventory space is going to be a thing. So this is our cool carriage. This is what we're going to be using for the entire game. Like I said, it's not just wandering around a big map anymore. It's going in a straight Slay the Spire. It's Slay the Spire. You're just going to be doing a Slay the Spire thing. That thing that I said about Slay the Spire, it's very apropos. You understand. Now, one thing that I am kind of missing here is ability to move. Well, two things that I'm missing here right now. Ability to move characters, which is going to be a problem, and ability to clear out corpses, which can also be a big issue. But like to begin, stuff like that, pretty good begin. Now, yeah, of course, these are basic zombie nonsense, so who cares, but still. Start that up. Taunting gonna be very important in terms of me not taking too much damage. I have a very, well, like I said though, I have a very minimal stress heal right now, so keeping stress down is gonna be important. And additionally, leveling up things that remove stress gonna be important. Right, and then one pick the face finishes off, because. Oh, one off. Come on. Well, things being like a one-off dying, there's... I don't know. Things being one-off dying, not as much of a thing here. Why? Because enemies also have death blow resist now. So even if you get them down to 0 health, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll be able to defeat them. That just means that they'll just be hanging. Well... They get a pretty hefty damage down, which is good, but only for 2 turns or something. And some enemies, well, we only know at least one enemy actually gets more powerful when it's on death's door, because, you know, much like your own characters. And then this is where you do all like the level up, and this is pretty much the Hamlet. Oh, hey, right there. I did just fully level him up. Here, do you mind? Take that. And then that same thing. And then signature items. Also torch and crown. Hey, it's the game logo thingy. Do I want to? I mean, I don't particularly care too much about getting the candle meta currency stuff. I don't think that's that important. He is fully leveled up. Would probably... Nah, I don't think it would be very good. I think I'm just going to run into issues there. All right. So yeah, you can level stuff up. And indeed, it's what I'm doing here. But it's based on getting these mastery points, which is annoying. Like I said, I'm going to get this one up immediately. Because not only does it remove stress situationally, but it also removes debuffs. And gives him pretty hefty blocking too. Now, what else to do? Something like leveling this thing up. It's not just more damage that it deals or heals or whatever it is. It also does stuff like increases the threshold that you need to cross to be able to get healing, which is kind of important. Still, though, I got one defensive thing. I should probably go one offensive thing. Take aim wouldn't be bad. 10 to 13 is a lot more damage. That really does lower a lot of the sort of variance that I would otherwise be getting. And we also got like the shop in here too. There it is.
But fairly priced.
Right there. I don't think I want to take that. I haven't been shy about using this previously, but I don't know if I like. Let's go without it for right now. If I die in the next area, which I might, maybe I will take it. Obviously gets more powerful as you lose, so lowers the amount of meta currency you get, but like I said, I don't really care too much about that for right now. All right. Well, first off, where are we going next?
And mindfulness.
The city or the farms? Splunkin'? Clear out the lair. I do feel like the lair is the boss of each area. I do feel like this is the easier of the area bosses. I could avoid the watchtower. Well, that's just again meta currency. The rewards are just meta currency on this one, which they're fine. I don't know. But like, yeah, for example, I was looking to see if the shroud, that's the pure area, was going to be coming up. Because maybe do that. Take out the bounty hunter. Go for the boss. I don't think I want to go for the boss for this first one. It's a bad idea. We'll take this though. Because yeah, relics are like your basic currency. Baubles, yeah, trinkets and baubles. Yeah. Is it paid for in blood? Absolutely, they are. Well, like, yeah, those are your basic currencies. It's not portraits and busts anymore. Grab that. There's where the torch goes. There's where you need to have at least one to get to the final boss of each run. So I do need to fight a boss at one point in time. That is something that you have to kind of plan here. What else? Well, here's one of the other. I mean, in addition to all the usual meters, which is to say health and stress, now you also have relationship meters, which are sort of the afflictions or whatever the opposite of those were in the original game. So keeping relationships up is kind of important. Am I going to do that with this right now? I think we should be fine. We're all kind of like neutral relations. Positive relations are good. Gonna give me a pretty huge advantage. The only thing is that, well, we'll actually take this. Feel like a little bit of extra healing is never going to be a bad thing, right? You have the most speed, I think. Take a look. Yeah, 2, 7. Okay, so. Then 2, yeah. So these two are going to be going first before anything else. You know what? Clear corpse, heal, get like a little bit of stealthiness. I think I'd probably rather have that. Flashing daggers is better when you level it up because, as you can see, it just it doubles the damage. Well, almost. Like the range is significantly better and also more crit too, and then you got increased chance of getting crit. It's got like Cosmic Slayer, not bad either. And I'm gonna just leave that as it is. Now, what
Consider
else?
your position and plan accordingly.
I mean, no, we're gonna go with Sprawl.
Another nameless city.
Sprawl also
Another
sort of,
infernal
I guess this one sort of
accumulation
replaces
of
the ruins in the first game, because there are no more skeletons. Like, undead certainly still exist, but I guess, like, so yeah, as an update from the first game, skeletons no longer exist. By wiping out, I guess, the necromancers, we no longer have skeletons. They're just gone. They're not here. And then, what else? I guess by defeating the hag and everything, also have gotten rid of, like, mushroom guys, like fungal corruption type of stuff. Those entirely gone. Crimson Court, there are a couple nods here and there to the Crimson Court. You can find, like, the wine. But I guess after the defeat of the Countess, no more vampires. Vampires are gone.
The great cities of
Actually was able to be, you know, completely and totally eliminated. Cultists,
Flame.
still around. You can't get rid of an idea. I have no idea where I'm going. Can't get rid of an idea. So, yeah, cultists are still here. Swine, actually, yeah, it's still here. The fish guys, well, the fish guys were just, they just naturally exist in the ocean. We weren't going to get rid of fish people just by, like, fighting them occasionally on the shoreline. That's ridiculous. No. Oh, field hospital. Is there any, like, super, super bad? Maybe. Well, here, let's also see here, too. Ah, wouldn't be bad. I'm going to take a couple of these, though. I feel like these are always pretty important. Yeah. So, yeah, Pig's still around. Dark's Dungeon guys, of course, still around. It's like, yeah, can't get rid of them. Fish people still around. Husks from the Color of Madness, gone? I guess they never really got out of the area around the farmland, so it's not like they were going to be particularly threatening otherwise. So they were still very much entrapped in there. Yeah. And then now we got these guys, which are big fans of the new damage over time, fire. Ooh. It does the exact same thing as all the other damage over time, but this one's fire. It's another one that you can stack on top of the other two. Blight and Bleed. Really want to try and keep that down. Get it down by doing big fights. Oh.
This unkempt study evokes a feeling of the familiar.
What do you get? Oh, no. Hey, do we want just to end this round right now? Okay, thank God. Somebody at least. Hey, Shambler's still in the... Oh, yeah, let's have some fun. Oh, he actually got Cosmic Slayer, which is good because he's going to use it right here. Hey, Shambler's still in the game.
The stars.
Here he is.
Child
It really
of the
he.
infinite void.
Yep. We're all going to die. But I do have things to do, like, you know, stuff related to... Oh, yeah, he also started out with dodging. Yeah, of course. Oh, man. Okay, hold the line. There we go. Oh boy. Yep, there's the bleed, too, and everything. It's happening, everybody. I'm going to die. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, so the reality is that the Shambler is actually a lot less threatening comparatively in this game because dodge does not exist. Yes, the Clapper Claw attack still gives them the plus 50% damage and everything like that. However, you know, they're not going to dodge like every single attack every time you do anything now. So that does make a pretty big difference. All right. Okay. How much do you have? 12? I'm going to jump forward again. All right. The mark on there, like I was saying, although it doesn't really matter because you already had that. Okay. Am I gonna be able to do this? Well, okay. So here's the thing. Two of these guys. We got Cosmic Slayer, baby. And then not you. You. Yeah, we got two people with Cosmic Slayer. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all. Let's go do this. No shuffling here, baby. All right. Yes. Okay, so you got Conviction 2, so that is 100%. Yeah. Oh, close. Now, obviously, the way the Shambler works, like I said, it is more or less... It is more or less the exact same as the... good. As the original Shambler fight. Every time Shambler does an attack, it does... It's like, you know, it hits the entire party. It deals stress, shuffle, bleed, blight, whatever. And then also summons up the miniature guys. I'm going to take aim right now. 1 for the dodge and 2 for the guaranteed crit. Gotta get my critties. This goes through that. Making that not bad. Wriggling Feast. Used to be called Clapper Claw. Do they have 2 attacks now? Oh, they do. I don't even notice that. Oh, I guess it's probably like a more powerful version of it or something. Ugh. Also, not great. All right, let's just jump up here. Get like the immobilization, etc., and so on. I'm gonna do that, and then he's going to immediately summon 2 more, but they're not going to be super powerful. One of the things that is going to be really important for this entire fight, trust me on this one, is being able to get the riposts going. So enemies that attack like the entire line at once. Let's get this. Enemies that attack the entire line at once are going to be hard countered by having riposte on everybody. Why? Because the thing is that riposte... I'm just going to go for this. Riposte is going to hit them continuously. This is also true for like the Fanatic in the original game. It was really, really useful on that. Now then. Ministrations might not be a bad idea to start throwing out here too. And she does have... Okay. I think that the Clapper Claws... They're not called Clapper Claws. They're called Shambler Tentacles. Okay. Smash him, baby. Smash him like that like button. Stress is obviously going to be a problem. I'm not expecting to get out of here without stress. This is also why I got all these other things. Okay, what to do? Let's try and get rid of you. I don't want to deal with this. He is somebody who can take that. I'm actually going to do this, although maybe Grape Shot Blast wouldn't have been a bad idea either, given, you know. Oh, you get heals on that. I guess that makes sense. That's why that's what Wriggling Feast is. Cool. That's not cool, by the way. I lied about that. That wasn't actually cool. Anyway, get me forward again. Come on. There you go. Getting there, getting there, getting there. Also got the combo on there. The combo. Hey. That'll get rid of the dodge, which is important. Why am I doing this? Why am I Why is the first thing that I do when I fight this series like, oh, let's do the Shambler, baby. Let's go. Dodge on there. Also the ability to attack faster next round, which is going to be good. Bam! And then quite take him out, but this will. Oh, the damage is starting to get kind of extreme. This is why I have all of these healing items, though. They're free actions, even though they are, of course, temporary. So I'm going to see, like, stress get working pretty quick here, too, which is going to be fun. Is it going to be fun? Oh, it's going to be a reasonable amount of fun. I feel like I'm having fun. Are you not having fun here? I'm having fun. Smash him. Okay. Got bleed there. Oh. What do we got? Oh, that's not good. Boy, it's not good at all. But yeah, that's what that does. Oh, nice. Wow, 2 in 1. Yeah, no longer have the afflictions that get, you know, super wacky. Shadow fade back. That get super wacky. It's just meltdown or resoluteness. Ooh, that's no good. Okay. You have Dima has some sort of heal here. Jesus Christ, 200% damage. Yeah.
Fellowship.
Nope, thank you.
Through toil.
I'm gonna try and go for... That's enough, baby. That's all I need. Undulating withdrawal then, too. Bam! For the big hit. Oh, okay. Now, my dude. This is why I took this. I explicitly took this for this reason. Bam! Okay. All right. Back at the front. Looking pretty saucy. We're actually gonna go for it. Oh, I surprisingly enough went through that. Oh, we're so close. So weird. Dude, we might be able to beat it here. Okay, my dude. We are so close. You know what to do. I think that's it's not going to be enough, but it's going to be close enough. All right. Because on the next round, it's going to go into Death's Door. And then from Death's Door, smash. Okay. And then from Death's Door, yeah, should be, no, you do not. There. Oh! Wow, that was a bad, oh no, it doesn't actually end the fight. All right then, well, this is awkward. I mean, I guess we're still doing this. So, hey, Clapclaw, how you doing? I'm gonna shoot you. Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna shoot you here. Do you mind? I'm like done. Come on now. You can also pass turn to be able to get a little bit of a stress heal too, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So how you doing, Shambler Tentacle? Oh, you're dead. All right, bye. All right, fun stuff. 100% flame, thank you. Ooh, ethereal dust. Yeah, that's a. Ooh, look at that. Huh? Huh. And I also got like this too. Clear all skill cooldowns could be pretty good, especially given that the healing is something. That's 2 mastery too. I don't have a whole lot of stress heals, so that's actually like, oh, use pistol. Oh yeah. Well, that was a way to start this out. All right, who's yeah. I mean, like, yeah. Sure. What a dumb. Well, that was a thing I did against my better judgment. You know, let's also get some holy water too. Negative tokens and everything being cleared ain't too bad. Sure. Some like dizziness is not all that good. Ugh. But hey, that was now what am I actually doing now? Like what am I looking at? Or maybe going to the Horde or shop on the streets here. Yeah, because it's like, you know, the thing is, yeah, I did beat the Shambler, yes, but there's still like the rest of the game to go. Well, let's see what's going on with the Hoarder here. I'm just sort of, yeah, there's no like ancestral equipment or anything like there was in the first game, so I can't go get the ancestors, I don't know, map or something, which was super good in the original game. Wow, it just seems pathetic now that I'm here. It's like, okay, guys, whatever. Yep. So,
are encouraging.
weird. This is already a weird run as it is. decide to just immediately Shambler fight. Yeah, then it is the Shambler fight in the way that it was. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. Actually kind of want to keep your stress up now, I guess. Smash him.
Another
Okay, well,
cleared with
yeah.
impunity.
Darkest Dungeon, everybody. Yeah, Fnatic especially in the original game, being able to get to the riposte. Ripostes are good against enemies that hit the entire party, or have like many attacks in a single round, everything like that. It is an easy way to deal passive damage in that way. The poor caretaker. Yeah, he's back. Of all the characters to come back from Darkest Dungeon 1. And look, he even has like the portrait in the back. And the bust. Like, you know how much. Oh, and yeah, there's the other thing too that you could get. And I'm guessing those are, yeah, okay. Yeah. There's your reference. Of all the people to come back, it's the caretaker, yeah? These things can only be stacked like twice, Oh, there's the ancestor. There he is. All right, well, I don't really have too much that I can get right now. This would be pretty good. This would be pretty good. Just going to say it right now. I could get some pretty good use out of that, especially for Barristan, because he's going to be hit a lot. It's kind of his thing. Not going to be very helpful for me. Candles and chocolate. Because God knows we don't have enough candles around here, especially in this place alone. Highway robbery skill. Relics inventory less than 100. Honestly, with the one thing that I just hooked up to the with the one thing that I just hooked up to the stagecoach, relics shouldn't really be too much of a problem in this. I'll take it. Take it for the future, sure. Anything else? Could probably use this. Never really want to run out of candlelight at this rate. Gilded Mind. You might remember those. Occultists in the original game were also wearing that. Which is probably where you got it. Every one of them had it like that. The caretaker. Rolling the world, just selling stuff that he got from working at the Hamlet.
The loathing whispers.
Yep, loathing's still there. Doing good, though. Doing good. A little bit of cowardice. Even though we just started this out by being like, and now you're literally the master of the universe. Ow. That's fine. Although that does mean that if I don't have maximum armor, I'm not going to start out every battle by everybody having armor. So that's annoying.
I can see.
All right, Burning Pile. This is where we get our biome-specific fights going on. All right. Yeah, and that's really going to take a hit on the relationships. I kind of need those to be good. You know what? You do. You got like vulnerability for these guys, sure. And the main way that you're going to see like changes in relationships are through like that sort of thing, like in battle, especially given aid when characters are very low on health and whatnot, right? And yep. Of course, just if any character goes to death's door, that is like a huge thing.
Lethality writ large.
Right, even if I don't have the mark on there, still pretty good. Like if I can just kill enemies first hit, that is fine. Yeah, on death's door, so we got that. Yeah. These guys do not have death blow resist, so it's going just fine. Now we're gonna get this, and we're gonna go for obviously right now, big riposte build. This is a build built around riposte. Good stuff. I should have. Was somebody like not able to see? Whatever. Look, as it is, all of my characters are fast enough that this is not a problem. That was actually really easy. I mean, I suppose that it's like, yeah, I did just take down a Shambler. Ooh. Now, there we go. Yeah, the greater trinkets have no drawback. All right, who gets it? Healer, not a bad idea. Also, somebody...
The
Okay,
loathing abates.
let's take a look. So... yeah, but at the same time, too, I also kind of want to make sure that I... yeah, it's like I could very easily get the 6+. Yeah, okay. So you got healing, obviously, but then you also have ministrations, can remove stuff. So having her go before anybody else, probably not a bad idea. No. Man, the Holy Hymnal, I should just use that in the previous area and put on one of the things if I was going to be doing Shambler fights. But here we are. It was successful. Like, look, you can't tell me the Shambler fight wasn't successful. Like I said, the major thing with trying to fight the Shambler in the first game was just the fact that it was... Like, the Shambler was so incredibly good at well, the Shambler tentacles were so incredibly good at managing to dodge your attacks over and over. It was really annoying. All right. Do that for a quick death blow.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Yeah, it's like between the healing and everything, I do have a pretty good level of survivability going on here. Like I said, it's like this is where like ministrations comes in. If I don't want to just smash them with the lightning, which I might. All right. Do that. Taunting into a riposte is never a bad idea. Let's do this. Get the heal, get the dodge. You know, just be like a little bit careful here. Then, yeah, do I want to ministrate? I shouldn't need to yet. We're going to smash him then instead. That lightning does some pretty good damage. I mean, against Unholy Beast, I suppose that only makes sense, right? Right? I mean, like, yeah, right? Are these random guys on the road here considered to be unholy beasts? Maybe like a little bit. Well, I'm not gonna say they're not. I'll do that real quick. Because one, that means that yeah, I'm gonna have huge. We still got like the stuff on there, and yeah, this one is yeah. I'm still getting some pretty big. Yeah, I did. Yeah, the +1. Nah, it's fine. There. Let's do this because this is not a because that's a useful thing. It's like doing double damage on the next attack is not a wasted round or anything because they also get dodge. Dodge is good. Smash him. Smash him like that light though. I gotta stop saying that. And that should take out you. I should take out you. You're gonna die from that. And then last guy here. Oh, it's too bad I don't have any pulling or like effective corpse clearing because otherwise that would. Hey, you know, do it again. No, I suppose he can't actually shoot me here because otherwise he would have done that. Or the. Anyway. Look, it's fine. Yeah, pulling ranged enemies closer. Effective strategy in the first game, effective strategy here. No doubt. Obviously, this is a fireplace. I'm not going to be coming up against too much blight, but maybe in the future. I have ministrations, but I'd rather be doing damage if possible. And still, like, stress heal is... It's going, but it's still kind of tricky. All right, back to the burning pile. I'm doing it again, baby. Really? Y'all want to just leave? Whatever. Well, fine, we're going to take a hit on the relationships. Look, I invest a lot into relationships whenever I get to an inn. Trust me. Oh, great. It's this guy. You can probably tell what his whole deal is immediately just from what he's doing here. It's just what there. That's the entire thing. Well, it's like, yeah. All right. Trying to take out one of you first here. That's enough. Man, a little bit of extra damage over time is really working for me here. It's not so much. Okay. No, who has... Okay, you have the a blade of powders. I'm going to try and put that on her to get a little bit of stress heal. We're going to do this for a pretty minimal amount of damage, but that does take off the... Okay, here we go. It does take off the buff it's got. And now, right into that. For big damage and also bleed on top of that too. Yeah, as long as I take him out, he's got 13 health. He doesn't have any extra buffs or anything, so all we should really need to do is just this. Okay, not quite. I was sort of hoping that was going to work. It did not. This will. There you are.
Straightforward and effective.
Yes, it is. The shooting somebody with a gun is pretty both straightforward and effective. I'm not going to lie. That is true. Extremely effective, extremely straightforward. Oh, you're not going to like that. Shouldn't have done that one, eh? By the way, what are you getting for bleed? Apply to attacker when hit 1 bleed. Oh, okay. Well. And again, like I totally forgot that I even had that equipped. I also forgot to put on the ablative powders. Fire eyes is Batman. Now that's unfortunate. Shouldn't be a problem, though. If only they were 1 back, I could pierce right through that because I'm you know, whatever. Let's take a look. 50% chance. Yeah, fair enough. I expected that. This, though, put an end to it quickly. And, yeah. Yeah, I could probably zap them, but I just wanted to, I want to wait until I got, like, 1 more of the conviction before I do anything with that. Go for this. Go for that. A lot of... Yeah, definitely getting the riposte leveled up is also going to be something else that I want to do as well. Because, like, yeah, this skill... No, not the hold line. Here we go, Retribution. As you can see, it gives you defense then on using it for the upgrade, which is pretty good. And, like, you know, you also get, like, improved... A lot of good stuff here. Yeah, this one I got specifically to use for the marking and everything, and I have not been using that at all. All right, smash him. And not quite. Not quite. You know, funny enough, I did actually play the original Darkest Dungeon on the channel before. It was well, on the Twitch side of things. It was stream only, and I
Let it die.
You know what? I actually do have the Snappy Swig here. Yeah, it was stream only, and I rage quit after I I died against I had a full party wipe against the Countess boss. Got through the entire thing, and then died in the Crimson Court, as you do. Apply on hit 25%. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? 50% of the time? You know what? Yeah, let's keep this on you. Both have, like, overall hit type of things, but here. +1 and 50% if I'm above 8 sounds good. That's going to be a lot of extra critical hits then that I'm able to get. Also, you know what? Here, why not? I got the stuff for it, right? I'll just put on the ethereal dust. If I really need to, it's just like, yeah, using it on this character in particular to get the heal back might be something that saves me in the future. How are we doing on dim light? 74. On this town that's on fire. I want to make that clear. All right. Keep going here. What else is happening? What else is happening? All right, we're almost an hour into this episode, and we have yet to get through the first area. Can you believe it? That's Darkest Dungeon, baby. This is why I didn't want to do, like, every single run. Burning Pile. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Man, relationship ain't doing too hot with him, though. I'll get it working. Gotta go get the whiskey still. I hate these guys. These guys are bad. These guys are bad news. I mean, okay, they're not, like, that bad, but they get 2 attacks, and they just keep punching you. They just keep punching you. Also, they look dumb. So, you know. Get out of here. Oh. Well. You know what? Yeah. I'm willing to do the big hit. You're not going anywhere. And I think that this will work pretty well. I cannot believe you've done this to me. Well, little did you know. Or that's not just... Oh, no, I didn't have the one that... damn it. I didn't have the one that does the thing. The one that removes blindness. That's what you get. Well, so I got a 50% chance to actually hit this. Let's see how it goes. Bonk. Get that extra bleed in there, too. Riposts. They're good. In this game, that has not stopped being a thing. Not at all. Wait, when you get... Oh, right. That's because I got the meltdown versus the virtuous thing. All right. Well... I'm just looking to see if there's any other opportunities. No, let's just go with this. Yeah, I didn't quite get that, but, you know. Oh! Okay, sure. Not ideal, but, got everybody in the back in the right positions and everything, too, so I'm not going to argue. Just because there's a 90% chance I'm just going to be missing anyway, so, yeah. Here, let's do that. Get that working for me. A little bit of extra healing, even if it's very tiny, is not a bad thing. You can see how well it worked against the... Of course, the... I told you, it just keeps punching you. It just keeps doing it. But, yeah, you saw how well that worked against the guy, the, you know, dude. Bravo. Mr. Shambler, man. Well, there we go. Right into death's door, and got damage over time on him. So that is only that much more that will allow me to... Anything else I can do? It's an attack that I have specifically to do marks, and yet I'm not using it for that. Whatever. Mastery, though, which is kind of important. I've gotten a good amount of mastery in this one going up against the Shambleman and everything. So, well... What was yours? Killing Blow on Fanatics, eh? Easy enough for this one, but no surprise, I guess it's only worth one here. Avoid the Watchtower. Gentry ease the farmlands. Consecration of Fortitude I could probably do too. She'll get that if I end up going to the Fetter. The farmlands. They're it's the farmlands. Farmlands, except, you know, instead of growing like crops, they're growing big flesh tentacles, but, you know. Still that. Fleshy tentacles that have bones inside of them, by the way. Playing fast and loose with biology. Yeah, I know. Eldritch monsters. Like, this is the sort of place where tentacles grow out of cathedrals. So this is the sort of normal... If you don't actually fight the lair boss, this is the sort of boss fight for each one of the areas. Going up against cultists who have gotten... Well, not only did we not take them out last time, they've gotten a lot different. Darkest Dungeon had its effect. Not quite the same thing as just the brawlers and the cultist witches that just kind of are like, you know, it's a guy that punches you and he does a little bit of bleed damage and like or stress damage and does a pull. This is the one that you really want to take out as soon as possible. I also, yeah, you can see, gets a different thing in each one of the chapters. And then also the standard one if it's the only thing left because it doesn't actually have an attack. It's just a buffer. Well, I'm dreading to see what it does this time. And I'm not going to be able to punch it. I gotta take it out, though. Good critical. Altar of Cowardice. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Knockback? Oh, that's it? That's... Really? Oh, that's like super easy to deal with. I hate the trumpet, though. It's a lot of just damage over time. It's annoying. Okay, let's do that. Probably then punch him. Wow, that's like not even that bad. Apply to attacker when hit. Knockback 25%. That's it? I feel so like unimpressive. All right, smash this so that I can line up the point blank shot immediately. Just taking a look at all of the various debuffs and buffs I got on me. Kind of their issue when it comes to... Alright. Does that also apply to riposts? I don't know. Maybe. Here. Can't really say one way or the other. Okay,
Well done.
you gotta stop getting defense on it. There's the other thing it does a ton. 24 would have been nice. Would have been most of the health taken care of, but I suppose I can just pick to the face and finish that up quick. Bam, baby.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Okay. Getting in there, getting in there. Pretty tricksy sort of stuff. Not too tricky, though. But I mean, you know, it is also one of these things. Man, you are really not making this easy. I'm just going to do this one time. Oh, no, I got forced back, too. All right, let me just take a look. I want to stand faster. No, I just keep continuously getting blocked. Yeah, pick. Of course, it's still death's door, but that should take them down pretty quick. And, like, the weakness and everything is certainly not bad either. All right, start trying to get you taken out.
Section.
Mm-hmm.
Unavoidable end.
Bone weaving is still going. Should probably take out this guy. Dealing a lot of damage over time to me, and I don't really like that. Should probably use ministrations on Grave Robber. You know, Grave Robber I never thought was very impressive in the original game. Yeah, did some good stuff, certainly. Okay, you know what, let's just get rid of this for right now. I don't want to deal with its nonsense. Yeah, let's get it in here. With the extra, with everything there, that should make that a lot easier to... You know, yeah, it's like, besides, I also do have this. I can do this sort of thing. For big heals. Then also to prevent myself from getting hit by anything. And then bam! Not that it matters with 75% damage reduction. Now you think that might be a problem, but it's really not. Alright. It's okay. All right. Fortunately, that doesn't count as an attack for the sake of... Doesn't count as an attack for the sake of doing riposts.
Steady yourself.
We shouldn't have been able to get hit by that. Whatever. Look, here's the thing. You might think that's a problem, but no. Instead, you're just giving me more corpses to mine. Mine for the delicious health that is contained within. See, I got gun build, man. It's not gonna work. Disharmony, I think, is their runaway move. Might want to start using ministrations at this point. Like, maybe just a little bit. It's probably fine. Anyway, back into it. Once more onto the breach. The breach, of course, being literally the front line. Bam, baby. It's so good. Never give it up. And then, yeah, because you get big critical for doing that, that should largely... Yes. We're finishing it up. Just give me a moment here. Send me backwards. Oh, right, the altar's dead. Can't forget about that. Anything? Nobody that really needs it, but I want the stress heal and the block.
The
Good.
smallest variable can make all the difference.
And yeah, this is not really going to be a problem. Do have like a little bit of a problem. But honestly, I shouldn't get to the point against this guy. It's like holding brain in its hands or something. That yeah, I'm gonna like die. Nope, that should be good. It's like, no, I knew. The thing is, it's just like, yeah, I might have. Oh, what do we got? Move resist. Move resist. Oh, wounding words ain't too shabby. I can take a 33% max HP hit if I have a character continuously covering them every single time. What do you got here? So yeah. Right, I need to put on this first. Moved by enemy. And it's just like, yeah, this could be good with that. I don't know. +1 for battle. Last in order, add 1. It would be pretty easy. I got a fast crew. A random positive token I don't think matters. You, however, are going to have a fun time with this. Well, I do need to keep that stress up if I'm going to do that. God, am I going to keep the stress up enough to actually work? I'm going to be honest, I think the build's actually fine. I don't think I want to. When moved by ally skill, add 1 positive token. And remove all positive tokens, etc. Yeah? I get, like, yeah, though. Buy to attack and win hit. Obviously not. I'm going to miss having that on the riposte and everything, but, you know. Let's see how this one works. You know, like Jealous Whispers versus the what did the extra damage is good. Also, that's a pretty good item that I just got there. There it is, and there it's only taken a full hour, but I've gotten past the first area of like 5 regions of the mountain 2. Okay, well, still though. Wow, oh, real useful. Also not great. Yep. Still not too bad though. We'll take that one. All right. Give me the stuff, and then let's take a look at what we're doing here. All right. You got on death's door. You're not doing great with everybody. Probably don't want to get him bad with Dumaso. Ah, you're ascetic. Cannot believe this. I can't believe you've done this to me with your ascetic nature. All right, well, they're also unfriendly with everybody too, so, you know. Good. Got the good roll. Okay, I did get like some... No, I thought I got something.
A new variable.
Always should probably top that off. 4, though, not too bad. All right, let's take a look. What are we going to do? Yeah, I think that's probably an important one to get. I might switch that out for command instead, given that I'm really not using it. Which one do I want? 5 to 8, 4 to 8. The level ups don't really matter too much for this now, does it? 4 to 7. Deal slightly more fire. If I get it to the level 3, which, yeah. Deal slightly more. 30 resist. That's why I won that one trinket that had the benefit for resisting. That's probably going to be a good one. This is also probably going to be a good one, you know, given what I'm doing. And also this. As far as stuff goes, I feel like that's probably going to be my best bet here. What do we got? Oh, yeah. I know. You were probably wondering. It's just like, hey, has this finally turned into the Dankest dungeon? Yes, you can indeed get weed in this game. That's right. It's become the Dankest dungeon. What do we got here? Not bad. I am actually going to take this. You saw how useful the restorative items were in that one fight. And then aside from that, yeah. That's like the last thing that you unlock for the in items. No surprise there. I'm going to take you, actually. I'm going to take a barrel of whiskey. Sounds good to me. I was going to take some boxing gloves. I was going to take 2 steaks.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
We're going to do this. Not bad. I got you again.
There is no man behind the hunter's mask. Only a terrible
thought. Do it again. Do it better this time. Okay. What do you got? Ugh. Hope I don't get a negative relationship. Those are bad. Those are like real bad. Also, yeah, you. Now, was there anything else I want to put down on here? I don't think so. Yeah, like I said, we got a chance now to get restorative items. Restorative items are pretty good. I don't think I want to use the Holy Hymnal. I think I want to keep that. Use it somewhere else. All right, what route are we doing? Ooh! Oh, that's also really good.
Everywhere.
Oh! Also one of the new areas. And like what I think this is kind of like a bleed focused. There's sort of the skeletons, but again, they're not skeletons. Oh, or we can go to the sluice, which you can see by the amount of treasure right there. Going to the sluice.
On map,
Exterminate.
unexplored,
That is like
or risky
creature den.
proposition.
Creature dens are. That's where they keep all the carrion worms and like spiders. Yeah, obviously we also didn't get rid of those. No surprise there. They're spiders. You can't really get rid of them. There's a natural part of the world. If I want to, I can always take a bounty hunter. I feel like I'm doing fine. Bounty hunter comes with all of their skills already leveled up, and they're also just a powerful character. Period. They're just a good character. They were a good character in the original game too. You know, the uppercut, being able to stun enemies really easy. They had a mark. They had bonus with marks. All that sort of stuff. So many characters that we got missing from the game now. Now it's worked. Okay, what do we got? Betting this one's gonna be bad. Yeah, I knew it.
Cruelty and
All right.
callousness have claimed dominion
Oh,
here.
great. I can deal with this. You know, one of the annoying things is that means that she has to have this equipped now. So, you know. That's good, though. What do we got?
Aspiration unites the hope.
Helpful is stress minus. Yeah, okay. So, I got a little bit more minus stress here. I'm not going to be using Wicked Slice, so that's not going to be useful. And Absinthe is a 3 use per battle type of thing, but... Major thing with Hateful is going to be the fact that, one, this has to be equipped, and two, occasionally on hitting an enemy, the other character will just straight up stab them in the back. Just like that. It's good stuff. Real helpful. Whatever, I should be fine.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
Swine country. Yep, told you the pigs didn't go anywhere. Somehow, despite defeating... cleared out the Warrens so many times. It was one of the easier areas to clear out. Somehow, they're still here. They're still going. And just taking a look as of right now. Is there anything else that I want to change out? Alright. So, I still want to keep Illumination, so we're just going to take off Ministrations, which hasn't actually come up too much yet. Probably will in the future, but for right now, I've been able to deal with it. Hand of Light is good if you're in the front row, but that's about it. Yeah, it's like you got like the Mace Bash and Hand of Light and everything, but everything else, I don't want Wicked Slice. Yeah, alright, I think that's about as good as I'm going to do. No map for this area at all. So just got to kind of go wherever. Oh, they're gigantic piles of feces everywhere? Yep, and you can run into them for cool benefits. It's very cool, trust me. It's very cool and good. Oh, that's the...
To arms.
Oh, there they are.
Faction.
Nah. Anybody got any benefits? Nope. We're just going to make each other angry and get right in there. It sounds good. All right. So yeah, we also got the Carrion Worm here too. Don't have the giant version of them with like the weakening blow and everything like that. They do have the ability of rampant mutation, which I'm not a fan of. Let's try and take them out quickly because, like I said, if I leave a corpse on the ground, they're going to be annoying about it. Start this one up. So many positive tokens. Start this one up. Equally as many positive tokens. Not quite, but close. Smash them.
Incremental. But deadly.
Now, the evolved form. Oh, yeah, this thing. This is why I want to have Illumination on. Because, yeah, that'll take off the speed bonus and also that, which means it can't do some of its more powerful attacks. Smash right into him there. All right. Now then, continuing on. It is a very different... Oh, yes. Let me just make sure we get rid of that, too, lest something undesirable happens. Now, kill them real quick. Okay. Swine are a lot different. You don't have swine wretches anymore, which I think is... Nope, didn't think so. What? Jealous Whisper's doing some good stuff. Not something super useful, but it's good. There's some stuff there. Let's take it. Yeah, we don't have the swine wretches that are constantly vomiting on you, dealing stress damage. Stress obviously being a lot more of a lot less of an important thing in this game comparatively. That too, so then I can line up the point blank shot and right in there for a big damage. Not quite enough, but well, that's enough because ripostes are really good. I don't know if you know this. I've talked about this only briefly right now, but ripostes are really good in this game, and in the previous game too. Just all over, really. Not a whole lot of characters can do that, but well, some of them can.
In some of these well-worn relics.
Could actually be maybe good on Barristan, but like, whatever. As it is, I feel like I am... Yeah, exactly, Audrey. Exactly what I was thinking. Hope I get... You know, it's like the point of going in here is to get some good stuff. I hope that happens. I need to get a whole bunch more relics. Oh, also these things seem to appear pretty regularly in the... No! Although... No! We're leaving. Shut up, everybody. We're not doing it again. You already got one. I'm not going to just go and fight the Shambler every single time that I can. Would I succeed? Yeah, definitely. Easily. No question at all. Wouldn't have even been... No, I would have probably died. But, yeah. Wanting to see two Shamblers. It's just like... Shamblers, of course, survived the first game. They're like extra-dimensional beings. Why wouldn't they? Let's go. Everybody's so mad. I hope I can fix these relationships later. All right. Yeah, this is mostly the makeup. There are a couple other pigs around here. There's one very notable pig around here that you'll be seeing later on. Oh, this is why I got Illumination. One very notable pig around here that I hope I won't be seeing, but you'll probably be seeing later on. Maybe. I really don't know. Yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. See if I can take out the armor and then go for the big hit. I think I can. Yeah, because this also gives me, again, the block. That's kind of the strategy that I'm currently using here right now. Oh yeah, Illumination. I don't want to deal with their nonsense. Yeah. Well, didn't get it. 19 damage is still pretty good. And also the pushback, too. Then, yeah, we'll go for the combo because, well, I got it. Yep. The positive tokens for moving. Not bad. I mean, I do have sort of a movement-oriented party. It's a party that... That's one of the reasons why having the Shambler fight was not even all that bad of a thing. It was the fact that, yeah, it can... actually, I really don't need to. Yeah, do it. You know, it's like the fact that, yeah, this party does work in... Oh, right, I need to do this. Well, you know, this is going to mean that I do have all kinds of conviction coming up here, so that'll be useful. Just... I don't want to deal with them, then I can use the corpse for... I can get rid of the corpse then, too. 3 uses. Yeah, I mean, it's... You know, it's not like a permanent sort of thing to get, like, a ton of uses out of it, but 3 uses is more than enough to be able to...
A brilliant conclusion.
More than enough to be able to, you know, do stuff. Anyway. I'm going to go for this. See if they... Well, they have to attack. I was going to say see if they try to attack, but they have to. That's not a question. That's literally how it works. Yeah, right. But they're never going to get that. Yeah, 3 uses of this in every battle is pretty much enough to take out everything except for the very last one, which is going to result... Which, you know, is going to be the end of the battle anyway. They might as well just give you infinite use of it. There are, like, certain battles where I suppose you can spawn in more things. Random 1 positive token are guaranteed. It's really not that useful. The randomness is... Oh, what did you get here? Ugh. Well, if I'm lucky, she won't be getting hit in the first place. Hopefully I can get rid of that in some way. We'll see. Other than that, it really doesn't matter which way I go. So... Alright, and that just lowers the amount of healing that I get on the road here. The only real issue is when you run out of... Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, speaking of the creature layers, this is the one point in time where you're going to be fighting more than one thing in... They were at nearly neutral status, too. I feel like that's a bit unfair. Alright. Yeah, this is where all, like, the wheeled characters went to. Now then. I guess we're going to go with this, just because, well, everything else has a pretty hefty amount of... let's just go for it. Hey, nice. Everything else has a pretty hefty amount of dodge on them. Great. It went right for it. See, this is why you got to get rid of when they're around here. Otherwise, they do this. Which is just like I'll deal with, but I don't want to. Get rid of the dodge on you, so I can try and take out you next. Much like in the original game, they're largely based around doing stuns. These are some of the few areas that you're going to be seeing stuns an awful lot. Okay. This is also where ministrations probably could have came in handy. I think I'll survive. Now, you're going to go for this. Get that going. Speed, Speed's not all that useful. I mean, it would be more useful if there were a character that, you know, wasn't a reactive character, but like more of a proactive character, yeah? You know, it's only got 1, so I might as well try that, see if I can take him out. Yeah, let's get up here. Good dodge and everything, too. Yeah, I am sort of... Yeah, the only thing I'm really worried about here is having this whittle me down too much without the ability to... heal it up, because it is going to be immediate going into the next round. Oh, it's going right for the eating again. Man, it's... I can't leave corpses on the ground. Right. Let's see how this goes. No, yeah, do this. Alright, that's fine. 8. Didn't get the fire on there. Yeah, you still got the fire, right? Yeah. Oh, no. You don't. Yeah, right. I got that only for the sake of... Whoops, that was the wrong one. They look very similar in my defense. Okay, get another positive token. I don't know which one it was. Probably block. All right, and this is going to be a lot. And I mean a lot of poison. So I got to prep up for that. Hey. You know what? Let's just go for this because I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to hit anything right now. Try and get rid of some of these tokens to take them down, but we'll see how that goes. Yep.
For who knows what
That's going to be a
lurks
problem.
beyond.
And these guys were only particularly threatening in the original game when you encountered them in the dark, like as an ambush at night. When they got like a party shuffle and...
And vexation.
That was a problem, though. They warned me about this, to be fair. Okay. Make him down.
Excellent work.
And then, similarly... You know what? I should be checking my... I should be checking the wagon to see if anything... I should be checking the wagon to see if anything is that has been created as of now, because I should probably see that. Okay, need one more. Ugh. Very annoying. Well, yeah. It wasn't moved by an enemy.
Squandered.
Anyway, yeah, judgment here. That should be good. I'm going to want to try and take care of the stress to make sure that I don't have any more meltdown issues going on. Yeah, let's take care of you real quick because it's not going to die on this round, but we'll die next round. And then I am just going to go with this, yeah. And it was missed. See, this is what I was talking about. No, whatever. You know what I was talking about? I should have just gotten the command on there instead. Yeah, not really a huge amount of damage. Need to level that up a little bit more before that. It doesn't matter which one, which person I hit it with. Yeah. All right. Good critical. That's what I'm looking for. Now, there. All right. A major reason that you go into these areas in particular is for the Ash. Discounted combat and in items, and also one mastery point. As long as you don't lose any characters in there, it's usually pretty safe. I mean, it's I usually do most battles as long as I am not afraid that I'm going to lose a character because of it. Usually because of having a huge amount of stress or health issues from the beginning. Plus 33% disease resist. Could be good for Barristan. He gets hit a lot, of course. But, let's see what we got. Discounted in items, too, is also going to be good. Didn't find any caches. Usually the caches. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He doesn't do range stuff, though, so that's fine. I don't hate this. I actually really like this one. This is good. This is good. This is good. That is good. That is a good one. All right. What's right? Bloodthirsty. Huh. Yeah, or whatever. Okay. Then yeah, I only got one for the master. Yeah.
And just a little taller at the end.
Sure. Still gonna take. You know, it's still like. Let's just switch this out right now. Remove that, and then when you upgrade it, it does the exact same thing. It seems pretty pointless. That one I am not going to upgrade. So, what do we got here to use then? Did I happen to get anything at all? Literally nothing at all. Okay, good stuff.
Plan accordingly.
Yeah, the Churgeon stuff. It's like the restorative things. Not quite the restorative that I'm looking for. Invigorating Intoxicant is not going to work for me. Combat. It's just a combat item, right? Incendiary Cocktail also might. I don't know. Well, let's see what we got.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take both of these. I'm going to take all three of them. We need to get... I'm also going to take this and this. Oh, cultophobic. Okay. All right. You can do this then. You can do that. Did I buy 2 of those things and it actually did use one when it blocked it? I'm gonna actually... Yeah, seems like a pretty good idea. And then I'm actually gonna buy all these to make sure that I got... Because I think I'm gonna probably go for the boss on this next one.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I'm actually like, oh, I got you too much. Right, let's make sure that you have all of the stuff required. No, not rest. Which is the route that we're going here.
Crumbling.
All right.
And undone.
I don't know. Clear out the lair. Well, this is a very annoying boss. I think I can do it.
The shrouded coast.
I don't know. Oh, right.
Amphibious degeneracy.
Yeah. Basic bread. Okay, no, I actually do still have the blast missile. Throw that on there, then. Bleed is going to be useful. Oh, yeah, also. Use that, too. All right. Like, looking at this here, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to also grab both of these, too. I'm just going to start grabbing everything, to be honest, because I'm planning to go for the boss fight here. I'm going to take this off. I am going to... Does somebody... Yeah, Blight's not going to be as much of a thing as Bleed in this upcoming one. This is also going to be a point in time where I can take this off and put on Ministrations, which I'm definitely going to want. All right. I don't know. There's so many... Just give this to me. We'll do that right now. It's 41st cent. Did I use this already? Do you already have that? I don't even remember. But probably should. Air. Do I have any, like, really lacking relationships right now? Nah, it's pretty much the only one. You know, like, everything else is doing pretty well. It's doing well enough. It's, like, acceptable in the amount that it's doing. Alright, let's go. Don't think there's anything else that I need to do there. It would warn you if there was, like, still things to do. Hopeful. Alright, stress heal. Okay, good. Also a good time to take a quick break, because I gotta go pee. Hope I remember to edit this out of the 3-hour video that this is assuredly going to turn into. Well, provided I don't die against the boss here. Gotta get a trophy. This seems to be the place to do it, I suppose, right? 3 of 4 regions, so I only got 1 more.
Brined in noxious degradation.
Oh boy, this is a big one. Alright, so where is it? Where is the lair at? Right here. Award the trophy, etc. There's also a hospital to maybe get rid of some of the junk that I got. Let's go straight here, hang left, and then hit the boss. Okay. I think that is the plan right now. There is any way that I'm going to be able to do this. So, straight and then hang left. Everybody except for Audrey wants to go and actually help out people. Like, no, I want to see the big question mark. They said there was a big question mark down there. I want to check it out. Like, who just builds a big question mark? Anyway. Okay. Going right into it. What do you got? What did I do to give you a critical hit? I don't even know. Bam, right there for 17 damage. Pretty good. Obviously, no stress is kind of stressing me out, which is quite the coincidence given the nature. Oh, 1 HP. That's all you need. Yeah. Give it to him. You're gonna stress out anybody. So yeah, enemies also having marks. No surprise here too. It is sort of a thing, but shouldn't really be too big of a deal because, yeah. Well, I do have lessen damage, but yeah, nah, it's not really enough. Whatever. I'm not even going to worry about it because what I am going to do is, yeah, go for this. Probably going to start using this a lot more now that I got the extra stuff on it. Here's what I was waiting for. There you go. Grape Shot Blast, pretty good. And that's good too. See, that's the sort of thing that I'm hoping for and expecting and want and everything like that. Ugh. And then one of the things that's going to be happening here as I go up into the next area is, thinking about it right now, I might want to switch.
The past is gone.
I am just trying to think. Oh, okay. My life skills plus 20% damage. That will actually go on. Yeah. What? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say it right now. I think that I do need to. I didn't use one of my speedy speed boys. Get rid of this thing. Put this in here. Ah, there we go. 20% extra damage. Sounds good. Movement resist is going to be important. 73% movement resist is pretty good. And I can also plant myself in the ground. And what would I want to switch to get Defender? Because I want Defender. But I want to keep this and this. Yeah. Oh, but the movement is so important. I'm going to do it. The thing, might be a bad idea. Hey, wait, what did you need to get? You didn't get rabies, did you? Ugh. What is it? Are you infecting each other with this? Oh, no. Stupid. I should have expected this sort of thing to happen.
Upon their noble struggle.
All right, what's going on here? Yeah.
An unexpected find.
Hey, if I was at an inn, that would be good. But I was sort of hoping for something a little bit more than that. Thought that it was going to be, you know... I actually don't know what I thought it was going to be. I was sort of hoping for a better inn item, I suppose is the better way to put it. The one that I got there is alright. I mean, obviously, I just used it in the previous area. Keep running into these piles of tentacles. So, which I know they're supposed to be tentacles and everything, but they just sort of look like big worms leaping out of the way every single time I do that.
To arms.
Left. Gotta make sure that I'm hitting left. These guys are entirely different from the fishmen found in the first game. I mean, it's a lot of the same sort of concept, but you know, we don't get like giant crabs here, which I find disappointing. All right, what am I gonna do? Yeah, let's make sure I don't get hit by anything first, and then we're definitely gonna be looking at a big crit. Good. Wow, and the mark. Well, I mean, of course, the mark. So these are also movement-oriented characters that are going to be hitting me back and forth. But yeah. What do I want to do? Let's try taking it first. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Because, you know, big guy is going to be annoying. Yeah.
A breakthrough.
Not quite, though. Yeah, that'll cover at least that. So the captain obviously is a character that mostly uses... Hey, stop that. Captain is a character that mostly uses buffs compared to anything else. Sort of like the... There was a character similar to that, if I remember correctly, in the first game too. Go critical. Almost done here. Okay, let's get that. But it's like, yeah, you don't have like the gladiator characters who just constantly have who constantly keep well, just try to take you out. Okay, good. Who keep constantly trying to defend characters and have huge had huge protection amounts too. Really annoying. Coral Grief is a good name. Didn't help him. His characters are about debuffs and moving. Also bleed. Which is more or less what the original ones were like too. They mostly did like a lot of bleed stuff and they had bleed resistance. But not like a huge amount of bleed resistance. Just, you could still bleed those characters pretty easy. They weren't like skeletons, which had near complete immunity to it. Usually I felt like by endgame that was actually one of the safer areas to go to because the enemies were pretty easy to solve. I mean, much like those previous games, this one I feel like does have a certain amount. When you get to a certain point in this game, you've more or less solved it. You know all of the sort of risk aversion stuff to take. You can eye the good combos. Ugh, hate that. You can eye like all the good combos. You can you know all the ways to avoid like the major risks and everything. You know what to look for when it comes to like both defense and offense and everything like that. Not quite at that level just yet, but should be there. Oh yeah, by the way, what is the boss I'm actually fighting? I can look at this in just a second, actually. Ordained! This enemy is blessed by the body of work. So I guess I'm fighting the body of work. Look at that. Okay, so that's why they're suddenly getting this sort of stuff. That is some... Yeah, yeah, let me tell you, the buffs here are getting pretty wacky. I mean, it's about what you expected. I know that even previously I was getting like the plus 40% max HP and damage, but even more than that. Ugh. The body of work. Which is a silly name. But that's what the name is. Guess that's what I'm looking at fighting. Makes sense, though, because that is... Oh. Makes sense, though. It's like, I guess it's supposed to be the entire body of all the other bosses in this game. I mean, even in the original game, there's sort of like an anatomical type of theming to them. And I guess that is sort of more or less where they're going with it. Where, like, the final boss is going to be an actual body, which is just very silly.
Foundation of trust.
Sure, why not? All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? I want to try and go for this. I'll just go for this. Huge amount of positive stuff. Yeah, actual enemies that hit the back line and everything
Masterstroke.
does make it a little bit more scary, but at the same time too, it's like you have like several abilities to kind of deal with that, which is why it's not too bad. That's why it's manageable. 74 is pretty huge. It's a pretty huge amount of health. It's not an unmanageably huge amount of health, but it is a huge amount of health. Okay, I really don't want her up into the front row because that's where 26 damage. Jeez, this is why I wanted to get the 75% damage reduction, because this sort of thing is what happens. Oh boy! Oh hey! Oh hey! Oh hey! There we go. And then I can smash that corpse for extra healing too. All right. We're getting up here. I'm gonna hope that Dima doesn't take all of his health in a single hit. Although with only 2 enemies here, that shouldn't be possible because I don't have the ability to hit him. Oh, come on. All right, now to get up there. Oh, right, I need to attack an enemy. I forgot to do that. Take you down, not quite. But yeah, like I said, this is definitely a worthwhile sort of thing. Good. I take aim for the extra speed and everything too, to make sure that I won't die if I get hit. We'll see how that works though. Okay. Hefty cooldown on that, of course, but they're going to be attacking the front line. Being on the front line, they need to attack the front line. Sort of the deal. Riposte is going to be... Let's just say this right now. Riposte and, like, damage reduction. Yeah. We're going to stop loitering here. If you spend too long in a battle, your light starts to go down. There you go. So that's the negative effect of that. All right.
The
Loathing's starting to go down quite a bit. Time to go. Oh, I do have that hoarder over there. The caretaker. But then also I do have this here too. More battles. So many more battles. Many more battles before I'm able to fight the boss of this area. What's the boss of this area? You can probably guess. Not that I was going to be trying to stun them much anyway. Only so much I can do with that. The ordainedness is... I mean, yeah, it is something that starts to become more apparent as you get farther in here, but it's starting to become sort of a thing. Attack. Ugh. Yeah, I say. Frantic retreat when they get up into the front line, so, you know. That's why I'm going to be smashing the corpse here ASAP. I mean, in addition to just being able to get a lot of, you know... In addition to be able to get a lot of health back. His health doesn't, like, instantly restore between areas. Which is why I think that was a worthwhile take rather than going for the double stuff. Do that. And then we're going to go in to finish this one up. Yep, I don't think this will be a problem. It was not a problem. Actually, very, pretty easy.
This work is noble.
Okay. Oh, still have all of the... Yeah, it's like, you know, just thinking about it again, it's like, man, there are still so many characters that are missing. Two of my favorite, the Abomination and the Crusader, totally missing from the game. Like, not even, like, references to them as far as I can tell. Maybe the Abomination. Hard to say. I think it's, like, one of the academics' keeps. Let's take a look here. Yep.
The treatment is harsh. but undeniably effective.
I don't like that. Needler. I don't like that either. Curious, terrified of the cult, prone to investigating dark arts. Uh-huh. Lazy. Ugh. I really don't like that one. That is true. And was there anything else that I wanted to go grab while I'm here? Yeah. At the very least. No, let's keep that. I still haven't used the holy water stuff at all. You know what? I am probably going to use the holy water coming up here. I'm not going to lie. I think that's going to happen. I think that is going to happen very soon. Okay, into the lair. I want to see if I can knock this one out because, yeah, and everybody else wants to go see the caretaker. Ugh. All right, let's get into it. What is going to happen? Oh, right. I do need to do this battle
Echoes
first.
of humanity, twisted by
Yeah. Let's just do it already. Oh, yeah, baby. This is what I wanted to see in a random fight in the road. So we still got the ghoul. Ghoul's still here. The ghoul does the exact same thing that it did in the original game. Now it's also ordained this time. So, you know, cool. Yeah, we got the skull toss. We got the roars. We got everything. It's all here, everybody. You've been wondering. And then also it gets the damage reduction on every single move it does. Other guy here is sort of like the giant character in the Weald in the original game. Has like, you know, tree, like trying to like a chopping down a tree type of attack that does an unconscionable amount of damage. However, with like the dodges and everything, it is a lot easier to deal with. Everybody's ordained. So that's cool. Good. Everybody's ordained right now. It's some good stuff. Good stuff. It makes it really easy on me. All right. Critical, at least. I'm gonna try and just get you out of here as soon as possible. Skull toss.
bafflement
Yep.
and vexation.
Yep. Not liking it. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and take care of some of the stress here before I get into the next area. I don't really want everybody to start having meltdowns ASAP, but I think that might be what happens at this rate. Ghoul still being as much of the ghoul as it's always been, as you all know. Okay. Yeah, let's just go right for it. 3, not quite enough to be able to take down, but God, I hate that move. Okay, well, meltdown, expected that. Hopefully she'll be able to get a heal sooner than later. And I mean, she should be able to. Aside from the, of course, the... Okay, you know what? Let's first off force an attack on here. And then you will do healing. Toy carving ain't gonna help you. Carve toy, fell tree, protect child. A lot of fun stuff. Not a fan of the big giant zombie. Of course, it's like unlike the giant was pretty much the thing that made it. Sure. The thing that made it really difficult to go into the Weald. If you, as long as you had something to deal with the blight, you could make it happen pretty easy. You could otherwise get it working pretty easily. Let's get this stress down again and get that block up. Okay. There. Need to start taking you down a little bit more. Do that. Good stuff. And then, yeah, we're just gonna do this. Let's finish it up already. Howl. But that's not an attack that does damage, so instead what happens is nothing. Alright. Retribution, force an attack here. Probably will go for rend or something like that. There we go. Yeah, it's just annoying because, yeah, being on death's door now means that gonna have that much less resistance
Overcome
here.
even the greatest of
Quite a
threats.
bit less. 15%.
Unpleasant
It's
in the
less.
extreme.
They do get mastered for doing that.
is noble.
I guess they do consider that one a powerful enough foe to reward you for it. Oh boy, we're already getting to this point, eh? So, hey, yo, do you like Sanctuary? No, not that. Yeah, Consecration of Light or something. Do you have anything that I would want to take off? Divine Comfort? Sure. It's like, after all, I did use that in the previous thing. Yeah, I want to use this real quick. No, I want to use this. I feel like that's going to be important. Just a feeling. Okay, and now we're going to come up to the actual boss. Over here. In the Sacred Pier. Which you can notice in the background, there's that one gigantic stone disc that you would find in the shoals in the first game, which I always really wanted to.
The Church of the Change.
Yep.
An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
Yep, very inglorious. It's not like any of these are particularly impressive. And I do like the jellyfish from the first game. Apparently, I'm now just taking over a human host, so that's something. All right, come on, get the duelist advance in here. Good, and not. We'll take it out with the amount of damage that it has, but I might want to do it before that. Oh, we'll probably. Okay, that works too. Oh, we'll probably want to do something else. I forgot what I was saying. Move, resist. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be all those jellyfish in the first game, and I guess now they've taken over a human host. How about that? Makes sense, I suppose, right? Why not? Anyway. Blasphemous Idol still doing some good stuff. Hopeful also.
Empowered.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty hefty. That is the sort of thing that will allow me to actually resist everything. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. A little bit of Grape Shot Blast, the hopes that I might be able to get that on there. Bonk, bonk. Nope. Then I'm gonna see how this goes. Sucker Punch. It's very cute. But yeah, you can see how a lot of these things do bleed attacks, so prepping up for that is sort of important, which is why I did very much plan to have some sort of bleed resistance on here. Oh, petty. Yes, indeed. All right. 2 more rounds. It's not bad, but I don't know if it's all that helpful. Just gonna take you out first. Being in sort of a different position right now doesn't mean that I don't have access to face pick. Second fight of 3. Third one is the actual boss. And you don't get to like maintain your buffs unlike the... Not that I was really going to use that too much anyway. All right. I'm going to try and take the back row guys out first. They got 2 attacks. And they also like to deal a lot of... Or maybe I'll just take you off first. Yeah, 1 HP. That'll be fine. They got 2 attacks. They do a lot of bleed. Again, these are bleed guys. These are buff guys. Bleeds and buffs. That's what they do around here. Oh no, look out. He's monging. Get out of there before he mongs you. You know what? Let's keep it right now. I was thinking about just using Illumination or just trying to attack it, I suppose. If it's only got 1 layer of attack on there, yeah. It's only got 1 layer of attack on there. It's like I might as well just use the regular attack then, right? Ah, I'm getting monged all over the place. Okay. Here we go. Now then... What to do? There's sort of a disturbing thing about the fishmonger apparently cutting up and selling fish while also being a fish.
You will discover its weaknesses.
Anyway, okay. Go for you then, yeah, again, I suppose. Ugh, bloodthirsty. Not doing me any favors there, but honestly, I think 30% extra damage is 100% worth it. Okay, we're going to start clearing out some of the corpses here because I really do need to. This is where administration's going to come in, right? Yep. Okay, let's get rid of that. Make sure I'm not going to have to deal with it. I'll do this for both. Yeah, it's like they're so far away that they can't even attack the front row, which is why Taunt is not doing me anything. Alright, blow that. 2, 3, of course it doesn't quite work out now, does it? Ha! Occasional shadow. Shadow status. Stealth status. Whatever it's called. Doing me good here. Debone right into that blow. Okay, now I'm a little bit worried about the fact that I don't have full health for this. Oh yeah, I'm sure we got the good stuff. Oh! Oh. Nah. Nah. It's just gonna mean that I just get a lot of bleed received. But I need it. There's something there. Once again, it is a bleed focused type of character, right? Roast peg then too. Which is good for relationships. All right, what do we got? Well, I mean, I'll tell you what we got. We got the creature from Black Lagoon. Got a giant-sized version.
God is mortal.
All right. Good bleed, by the way. Hey. So, deal with this guy. Yeah, very much about bleeding, because, you know, especially of like some of this. It's debuffs. It's bleeding. And then it's debuffs, bleeding, and then also movement. So it's pretty annoying. Yeah, okay. Ah, not all my buffs. I need those buffs. We're buffing. All right. 25% extra HP is gonna work for me. I don't know how this is gonna go though. So Deep Rising. This is the big part of this fight. Hi. So. Oh, we actually resisted it. All right, all right. Of course. I didn't even get the combo there. Okay. Also gonna just do this real quick to make sure that I don't get hit. And then batter for pretty big damage, which is super annoying. And it's always gonna be whoever has the Call of the Deep on it. Battle Surge is again another one of those things that's gonna be that I'm gonna get some really good use out of vis-a-vis the riposte stuff. But like, yeah, if it doesn't take Dema, then it's like I should actually be able to. Oh. Resist it again, okay. If it doesn't take Dema, then I should actually be able to take out the hand pretty quick. If it does take Dema, then I'm not gonna be having a good time. That works. Let's in fact try and get rid of it right now. It's gonna be dealing a lot of damage. That work. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to see. Still don't like batter. I'm getting batter and fried by this fish monster thing. That's all I got. Please stop doing that. Yeah, see? That's what you get. I get down one hand. It has infinite hands, by the way. Smash it, and then... Oh, let's see how this one goes. Breath of the Sea, back into... Okay. So, yeah, this is why I had the command put on, specifically for that. But it seems like it's not actually going to be... Or, like... This. Yeah. Holy Water. Good. Not as much damage as I wanted, but I should also be able to... You know what? Same thing here, especially if you're going to be getting hit pretty hard. Critical for 30. Looks good. Looks good. Looks like we're doing pretty good here. And Eyes of the Storm once again. Now. Why don't you do this?
Compassion, quiet the howl
He's
of
got
mind.
huge movement resist. By the way, 1, yeah, whatever. Actually going down pretty quick, all things considered. Deep Blood Rising right into this, but my most powerful characters are all of a sort, so resisted. Oh, yeah. Resisting the movement means that they do not get dragged underwater, and then they take massive amounts of damage. It's pretty much the Witch's Pot from the... Pretty much the Witch's Pot, the Hag's Pot from the first game, the wield thing. Takes away the character and also deals a hefty amount of damage to them. Nice. Not even all that bad, all things considered.
In this
All right.
gloom, a spark.
Got more holy water. I mean, you can probably do some stuff with that. I'm going to have to go clear out the inventory, though. All of the restoratives things, you know, when I got that thing, you know, saying restoratives, I was sort of thinking, whatever, I don't need these. When I got that thing saying restoratives, I sort of was thinking that it was going to give me a bunch of, you know, like the health plus stuff, which is what I wanted. I'm just getting rid of this because I have so many things. I don't even need this. I'm 45 right now. What else? What else? I really don't need these. I'm not going to be using these. They're all dumb. Barely work. I do need this. I need that to get into the mountain, which... I don't like that as far as getting into the mountain goes, where it's just like, and now you're going to be taking a lot... let's go to the order. You're going to be taking a lot of extra... bleed damage on top of everything. I mean, provided the body of work even does bleed. I assume it does. I assume it does
The loathing whispers.
everything. Because it's the body of work. It seems like it's sort of an amplification. Hey, nice cash. Now I'm definitely ready to go meet up with
An inkling of potency still
oh, no, I'm definitely ready to go meet up with the guy.
worn relics.
Okay. Now, if I want to monger some fish, curious as the trap maker's art. Yeah, they don't have traps in this game. Which I want to say a lot of people probably not going to be too
Your
disappointed about.
coach is laden.
Now I need to go get
You
rid of
can
all this
carry no
again.
more.
Take a noisemaker. Get out of here. Could actually probably use that, but like I don't want to. That's more of a fire thing. Barristan, you got on... All right, the movement resist, and that's why I wanted to have the movement resist on, mostly for that, to make sure that I didn't get hit by it. -2 if bleed received, and also it's extra. It gives me extra action occasionally. Seems good. Seems pretty all right. We'll do that too. Ethereal dust feels like it's something that I'm probably going to end up using at some point, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that just in case I find any more obnoxious characters. Oh, boy. Who knows? Yeah, I had the bleed resist on for you. Nah, here. You do bleed. Serrated item. It is a serrated item. Yeah. All right. Yeah, still get a lot of extra damage here. Still like that, especially given that it's like I do have enough to start up with that. Same thing here, and I probably will in the next area too. Minus 33% move resist. It's a good thing that that fishman did not try grabbing that character. I mean, one of the things is that I did not put all of the damage in a single character. Dimod does good. He's pretty good. But he is not like the only character who can deal damage. Is there anything I want to get rid of right now? No, I don't. I mean, here, I'll get rid of that.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
All right, yeah. That should be good enough for right now.
Loathing festers.
And then, yeah, up here. Oh, and then up here we got the Hoarder, which is hopefully just going to be like, hey, here's here's like some sort of super good trinket. Like I said, resistance stuff would be like the stuff on resist, whether heals or stress heals, would be pretty good. But there's also plenty of other things that I might end up using too. What do we got here? All right, new type of one of the new type of bandit characters does
Let us
fire,
take a closer look at
and of course they're all
thing.
ordained.
As repulsive
Because
as it is.
I'm not going to be meeting any non-ordained characters at this point in time. I think I'm far enough in that it's going to be a pretty common sort of thing. Also, oh man, the darkness imprisoning me. All that I see is a lot of darkness. I really should do something about that. All right. We can get this. Ah, dang. I was hoping. Front mortar is also a stun. Didn't get hit by that. Ugh. I think I got to hit that though. Okay. Now then. I was sort of hoping to do a little bit more damage. Have had pretty good damage so far, but not like, you know, super amazing that it is enough to take out characters just by themselves. God, I hate that you just get criticals like that. That's so annoying to me. It frustrates me to no end. Right. Stab there, and then we're back in the front line.
Steady
Nope.
yourself.
And instead, you are the one to get hit. Well, I mean, also did get hit, too. But, you know. Come on. Oh, that's annoying, too. On top of everything else. And, of course, you don't get the Houndmaster anymore in the game. So, you know.
For who knows
Ah.
what lurks in the beyond.
There's also elite enemies on top of that, so they're doing double extra damage. 7. All right.
There
Do
is
with that.
comfort in company.
Get the extra block. Got the dodge. Yeah, you know what? Let's just force this too. I'm bleeding, so I get the extra hits, and I also get reduced damage too on top of that. Oh, good. Get the huge
Cooperation
resistance too.
confers advantage.
All right, Joel. Do that. Because the thrown dagger bypasses the bodyguard thing. That's why I got it. Well, that's not why I got it. It also just, you know, does decent damage. You're wrecked. And then, you know, everything else.
But effective.
No, it had a riposte on. What was I going to do? Ah. All right, take him down. And yeah, last dude here should be totally fine to take care of. I am a little bit worried about going into the cultist fight. Still do have the cultist fight here. Like I said, that is more or less the sort of boss of this area, aside from Gigantic Fishman too. You know what? Let's just do that. Got a critical on it too. Criticals work for heals as much as it does anything else. All right. Take aim also gets rid of that. That's also why I wanted to have take aim for that. That's why I also thought that I would do pretty good against Fish Boss, because Fish Boss does have because Fish Boss, you know,
A simple
vulnerability and the blind status, and that gets rid of blind status. So you
in
know,
this world,
there's good.
wealth is worthless without purpose.
And the purpose is to defeat the body of work. I still don't know what that is, but I'm gonna find out. All right, Horde Man, what do you got? Tell me it's like some good trinket, because I do have 65, I think is what you need for baubles to get the really good trinkets. And that's what I'd like. Okay. Oh, stress damage deal. Heal 33%. That's... Do I want to? Well, what else do we got here first? 20% healing given is pretty good. Yeah, it's like the Fate's Foreteller is kind of the big one. What else? Anything else of interest? Pot and still would be good. Whiskey is good for doing the We're doing like relationship related things. You know, I really don't need this. Let me get rid of that. All right. We're going to throw you on here. Yeah, whatever. Forget about that. Bleeding. I mean, I am going to get a lot more bleeding here soon. Right? Okay. I'm going to get a lot more bleeding here very soon. Yeah, I think that's definitely the most worthwhile one to take. And then I'm also just going to grab 2 of these. Just a little bit of emergency healing is very, very useful. We just got a lot of holy water and ethereal dust, which I still don't know at what point in time I'm going to end up wanting to take that. But I suppose we'll see. As it is, 20% extra healing is a lot. That should be enough that if it starts going bad, and it will, the bosses are... Ugh. That's fine. We'll be able to... Any sort of big fight, any sort of like fight location reduces loading. Yeah. Relationships are sort of the thing that I'm starting to worry about. I got like the pig and everything. Well, into the rampart. What do you got? What do you got? Tell me it's good. Tell me it's not going to kill me. This is not that bad. There are some pretty bad cultists. Although I don't like that move. Alternates between range skills and melee skills, dealing less damage. Well, first off, let's try and take you out first. Actually, you know, for some reason, the front cultist is not ordained. Everybody else gets ordained around here. What's up with that? All right, I'm going to start with this because, you know, I already got the blind stuff. Okay. And that's okay, of course, because if there's a character that's going to do bleed, if there's a character that I want bled, it's them. If they're bleeding, that's not even a bad thing. All right. We will start by doing this to get the basic, and then I will probably start with the one that gives me block every turn. All right, well, 30 into that, but do also blow them backwards. Trying to try and take out this first, even if it's not particularly threatening. The knockback thing, knockback. Yeah, that could be bad if I didn't have a party that worked pretty well in. That worked pretty well in a lot of scenarios. We need to lower this stress. That stress is getting bad. I don't like it. Good. Starting to also chew through some of the block tokens as well. All right.
Bravo.
How are you not done yet? Hey, y'all. We got to take out this thing. I don't like it. I don't like it being here. I don't like it just giving... Yeah? Good dodge. All right. I don't like it just giving tons and tons of the block to everybody. Okay. I'm going to do this again. And like I said, and then the next round that I can, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to take out you first, because the thing is, on higher when you start to get farther into the, it's not actually a dungeon, but sort of a dungeon, then what happens is that enemies will start just like using these things, the worship tokens, to start healing whatever the biggest dude is here. This time being the deacon. So I got to kind of take out these before I'm able to do some pretty effective... Before I'm able to get some pretty effective types of... Good. Damage done. Alright, now. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to take out the debuff. That'll also lower stress. So I wasn't able to do the thing that I wanted to again. Yep, see, that's what I'm talking about. Whenever they get the worship tokens, they just start doing that over and over. And I also give them worship tokens, which makes them extra threatening, too. So, you know, fun stuff. All right, come on. Ugh, trying here, but it's just like, yeah, this should be. There we go. Much better, much better, much better. It's not that bad. Hits a lot of positive tokens out of me, though, but I can do this. Oh, nice. I'll take that.
We can rely only upon each other.
I am going to use the Steadfast just so I can get a ton of blocks. These blocks are going to be pretty good because I'm sure you're probably going to start hitting me with the actual... gigantic axe you're carrying pretty often. We're going to do this. Get a bunch more criticals. Good dodge. And then right into this. Okay. That's a lot. That is a lot. Surely you're not going to be able.
An interminable conflict.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to be able... Fighting Cultist does restore... Oh, boy.
An unavoidable...
Fighting Cultist does restore... Yeah, whatever.
A breakthrough.
Fighting Cultist does restore light. And I'm kind of banking on that one right now for this. Good. Mm-hmm. 30 heal is pretty good. Yeah, nobody else really needs this, so we're just going to do that. Get even more on top of everything else. Man, you are being really annoying with the many debuffs that I'm getting right now. I'm just going to have to go right for take aim again because, you know, 10% chance per round because of the lowness of light that I'm on. I mean, we are currently also in the void, too. So, you know, there is that. Ah! Missed. Should have expected that. Whatever. Easy enough as far as I'm concerned. Extremely easy. Yeah, 25 flame. That one is such a situational thing. Probably gonna dump it because there's no way. 100% chance, but then like if it goes on for more than 4 rounds. Things go on for more than 4 rounds. I don't know if you've noticed. Ugh. Alright. Regions 3 of 4. Still thinking about maybe equipping that at one point in time. Extra action. Yeah, whatever. These things are not going to be that useful. Alright. Let's keep on moseying. The lights, not good, but it's fine. And loathing is starting to... Loathing is starting to work for me. It's going okay. It's going just fine. Stress is getting a bit harsh on... Oh my god, please, no. You can't. You can't. I'm right there. I can see the end. No! 10. Okay, no. And I remain alive and not having to fight cultists. That's what happens when you lose all the light. It's like no. There's no lightless sort of runs in this one. You got to do the evil torch. Okay.
Perhaps for the restless soul.
Not quite what I would want, but whatever. Maybe. I'm not huge on that. And the spiked skull cap. Oh, is that why I can't? Okay. I should probably take that off. Well, okay, I guess I cleared that out anyway. Alright. You two gotta have that. Gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. Oh, it's not actually the mountain next. Maybe I will go to the farm then. The farm. An evil place. 46 is pretty good. And what else do we got then? Yeah, right. That doesn't actually do anything by improving it. 4 to 8. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get a judgment up already. That'll be a lot more damage and everything too. Who else? What else? What else do I do enough to actually be worthwhile? I don't know. Probably this. Want to say I do enough to yeah, definitely be worthwhile.
Before the end.
We'll go get some griddle. Griddles are cool. They're not. But you know. What else? What else? We do have these blasphemous idols. That on you. I kind of want to keep this for the final one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking I really should just go get
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
you. I mean, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna lose a little bit of that, but I have such a huge amount of speed due to that anyway. Alright, was there anything else I wanted to get? Woven items, maybe something. Traveling heal, probably not that useful. Loathing resist, Concoctions, hoarder, scouting. Well, I should just go get flapjacks. Oh, you know what? Sure.
Coach must be maintained if
Just
it is to
put it
carry you
on.
where you
Put
must
it on.
go.
I might actually... Oh, I didn't actually lose any of these here? All right, then. Sure.
One learns quickly when survival demands.
All right, so what are we doing here? I'm going to take both these. I'm going to take both those and use them before the final area. With the same thing with these. I'm going to dump this, dump this, dump this. Dump this. Get rid of all this garbage. I'm never going to use this. This is dumb. That was a dumb thing in the first place. These I might still use. Hero shrines, You know, hero shrines, they do give me mastery points, but I don't need them. Touching dirges, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'm doing it right now. Be friends with each other. Stop being mad all the time. Actually, it's looking pretty good now. I think me yelling at them actually worked. Okay, Unia, I saw you don't like somebody who... You don't like Audrey. And by don't like, I mean, you're only kind of good friends. You're not like great friends. Okay. Naked and afraid? No. And also, I don't even care that much for this. I don't know what the body of work does. Maybe it's just like non-stop bleeding. Maybe it's just like, bleed all the time. And then you just bleed all the time. But like, clear out the lair. No. Yeah. No.
The farms and fields of our kingdom overrun with putrescence
I mean,
and rot.
Let's go. I'd like to see if I could get some more of those stained items, though. I think that'd be good. All right. We're getting to the point where... Okay.
While
Amorous, what does that one do? That's... Oh, yeah, that's remove... That's actually pretty good. Removing... Yeah, that's the one that removes that or heals. Two pretty good things, especially given that Barristan is, you know, the tank. Hopeful, that one's the stress heal, so also good. It's probably not going to get a lot of use. No, well, it's still better than having a negative one, certainly.
tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Also probably not going to come up a whole lot. Okay, it's turning into the Shaggin' Wagon. There we go. Yeah. That's a... Man, maybe I will go for the lair boss. No. I'm not using highway robbery. Illumination for stress? Sure. Alright, repartee? No. Mace bash? No. Alright, into the fetter. Maybe the most ludicrous of the areas. I'm drinking a Baja Blast right now. That's right. That's me. That's where my life is right now. Just playing Darkest Dungeon 2 for 2 hours, and this is just what I've recorded. It's still soaked. Ringing Baja Blast. There's the lair. I just saw that, but I'm also like taking a look at everything else here. What sort of other nonsense is coming up? All right. Cash probably will go hit up first. Launch tower. Okay, so, well, this is also a chance to get more stained stuff, but like, might also be able to get something better for fighting the boss of this area for a trophy, because I'm gonna have to take it into the boss fight. So, you know. So let's go to the left, and then right, and then I guess we're gonna do the watchtower. All right, all right. Farm.
Though decidedly inconvenient. At least.
Oh, come on! Why did you all want to go see the giant question mark? It's it's not actually a giant question mark, right? It just means we don't know what's there. I tell ya, this place is terrible. It's so gross. It's just I guess this is where the Darkest Dungeon made itself more apparent. Like, I mean, the Darkest Dungeon, like the location itself. Oh, thanks for that now. Real helpful. I would not trust any steak that I find here. Something for this. It's not bad. We got spoons. Always have some sort of different bauble for each area. Yeah, I was going right then, correct? Yes. I was going right. That is right. Ooh, he's so clever.
Be wary.
And there is also like still sort of fields around here in addition to the gigantic tentacles with bones inside. It's like not doing great, but it's like, it could be worse. Ah, bugs. You know. You would almost think that there would be more of those here. There's not. Crimson Court was destroyed. It's the old Oblivion's Ingress. Right. Cultists. It's cultists. See? Right there. You see that guy? He's pogging. Because he's like, oh, we get to fight. Wow, everybody is so chummy with each other right now that they don't even have, that I'm not even gaining anything for this. All right, so we got elite enemies. Everybody's ordained. Everybody is getting an ordination. It's some pretty great stuff. I'm a big fan of it. Okay, we're gonna do this first off. Good start, by the way, and also good fighting through the missing token. Yeah, that's what I call it now. It's the token that makes you miss. First Trumpet I still don't like. First Trumpet is manageable. Ordained also does give them extra obnoxious stuff here too. Ugh, let's just do it. Because there's only so much I'm going to be able to do with that. Damage over time would be the way to... And let's make sure, because she's going to take a lot of damage if I don't do that, right? All right. And we're going to do this. I'm going to start, like, stacking it up real quick here to begin with. It's just like... so close. I'm going to stack it up real quick here to begin with. To try and really... Okay. Oh! Stripped all my buffs. That's fine. That's okay. It's all perfectly acceptable. Yeah, I don't want to deal with any more DOTs right now. Departments of Transportation. Yeah, it's like the fact that it does it does heal thanks to the relationship stuff. Audrey will get a stress. I'm gonna do this. Let's stand fast right now. Make sure that I have a lot of stuff to do in the future because these two only hit the front rows. So make sure that you can't hit me then. And there's going to be all the back line, or potentially Dima or Beresly. All right, they're doing that again. Yeah, that'll work. Because... yeah. Getting kinda stressful right now, but I'm doing okay. Not low enough to be able to use... okay. Not low enough to be able to use heal, but I can get rid of the damage over time. And then you get significantly less damage over time just because of the nature of things. Yeah, this just goes through. Yeah, I shouldn't forget that that just goes through shields. I keep continuously forgetting that, but that is true. Okay. Cut that out. See, cut that out. All right. Death blow there. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to... I'm just going to go for this because I want to hit the stress heal more than anything else. Cultist can be kind of tricky like that, but it does mean that I will be able to... yeah, okay. But it does mean that I will be able to go. Cultists can be tricky, but I will get another Stain Trinket. Hopefully that'll be one that will actually make me want to... there. Hopefully that'll be one that will make me actually want to equip up that plus 50% damage. That's a lot of extra damage and does not require me to be stressed to get. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to want to do that for you because you can take damage. I'll just do that. It's like you can take damage. That's kind of like the big thing right now. Don't have something that hits the front of the character immediately, but there we go. So what do we got? What do you got? What's happening? I won't really say petty, but it wasn't too bad. Felt like I did it pretty well. What do you got? Stun resist. I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. I'd rather have something that gives me some sort of other bigger resist than that. Or, you know, does something a little bit more useful. Like as of right now, it's like, yeah, we do have... I'm still working with that. And then we got like that other one, which isn't too bad, but you know. Alright, I'm gonna go. Actually did manage to get rid of some of the loathing, which was important, but then of course the big thing that's coming up now is the lair.
After all.
It's like, look at the gigantic tentacles in the background and everything. I feel like this now okay, yeah, these tentacles are you can see the Oblivion's Inquest over there. Bye guys. I'm gonna be going over here instead. Enjoy your gigantic floating claw idol? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to try the lair. Everybody else wants to go to the lair. We're going to go to the lair. We're going to see what's happening in the lair. Good idea? Questionably so. And what do we got here? Hopefully it's not anything like real wacky. Well, it is the ghoul again. I'm not a fan of that guy. He's a frustrating one, that ghoul. There's a lot of stress damage, and I'm not a big fan of that. All right, get out of here, you. To begin with.
Early results are encouraging.
Yeah. I just did get a stun resist. Maybe I shouldn't know. I don't think it's worth it. All right, Retribution to get the extra stuff. And then we're going to see what happens here. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best, but like, I don't know. Here, let's get rid of you here first, so then I don't even have to deal with this. And then, yeah, just gonna be kind of getting in here and trying to blitz this guy down as fast as possible before he does this sort of stuff. Before he does the stuff that you're looking at right now. Anyway. That's what I call music. Volume 38. Can't get rid of that. Can keep stress at least mostly down.
A master stroke.
Keep going for that. Pretty good critical chances. Helping. Didn't get stunned. Good. Okay, yeah, I think I'll be fine. If we can get him a little bit closer, that'd be good. But I don't want to, like, just deal with breaking down all the dumb... Man, that is really good here. Right. Yeah, I can't really do that. Okay, let's do this. I don't think he can... I don't know if he can actually hit from this point. Maybe he can now. You're going to start to... okay, well, I can definitely do that if I do this here. Kind of a waste of a critical, though, if you ask me. It's not like that corpse is going to be doing much of anything. All right. I'm going to do this real quick to try and dodge whatever the next attack is. Okay, no, actually go for the rend. Which is bleed, as for the original game, too. And just, you know... which is bleed, but also like a big damage. Or at least would be big damage if I wasn't getting 75% damage reduction right now. Alright, not bad. God, boy, did Illumination getting the heal is so good. I think that's really going to save my bacon against the boss here. Going to be pretty good. But of course, you know, also in addition to that too, do have... I am going to lose that by the time we get to the next area, so I'm not going to be able to use that against the body of work. I still don't know what that is, but I don't know. I guess we're going to see. Oh yeah, there's another old Oblivion's Inquest. The Harvest House. This is where the manor of the Lord of the Land, or whatever it's supposed to be. Landowner. There you go. You hear the child's cries? Oh, we're going to be hearing a lot more than that soon enough. Bam! You hear the cries of the enemies. How about that? You hear the cry of that really gross-looking goat? Goat, I think. I'm going to say goat. Oh, my God. It just went right into it. All right, well. Prepare yourself. This is going to be... it's the corpulent. Feeling kind of corpulent. Yeah, we're just going to try and blitz you down as fast as possible. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try.
Steady yourself.
Don't worry. The bonking wasn't that severe yet. You know what? Actually, I'm going to drink some absinthe. Definitely a good idea to drink an entire bottle of absinthe while in battle against flesh and tooth monsters. A lot of teeth. A lot of teeth on these monsters. Yeah. Yeah, it's the corpulent ability. It's not great. Especially with the stress. The stress is what's really making me worry right now. Obviously, health is not too bad. But, you know, the problem is that health, of course, turns into... or stress turns into a pretty massive hit to your health, too, then. On top of everything else. I'll just do that, even though I'm going to be wasting the critical on it. Make sure that I don't get hit by anything else. Mulching. Into riposting. Didn't work too well now, did it? Now then, back to the pit with you. That's a line from the original game. Okay. That works. Got my spoons. We'll get some more spoons. Alright, that's right. You get the good stuff. You gotta get the spoons for it. It's different in every single biome. Untainted sea life, starfishes. Could be worse. What do I want to do? What do I want to take out first? You.
Bravo.
I don't like the big guy. I also don't like this guy being here, but I'm kind of hoping the Dima does it. Ugh, thanks. All right, Yulia, you need to do it. You need to do the thing. Okay, got good strength there. Should be able to take him out pretty good. I'm going to do this right now. Try and prevent them from being too obnoxious. Oh, yeah, I also see this is like a special goat. This is like a super goat. I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. I hate you so much. Oh, that stress ain't looking good. It's also not looking good. Am I going to want to just, like,
Measured
book it on out of here? I might. Didn't get the... Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'll figure out what I want to do here. Bam. Okay, with 3 on there, that'll be enough to kill it. Right. We got it. I gotta go for stress. I'm gonna go for stress heal ASAP.
early results. are
Yep.
Encouraging.
Now the problem is that they do, of course, immediately start eating the corpses too, as you do. Okay, look critical. Of course, that does, you know, do heals too. Ugh. I'm gonna start destroying these things to stop more annoying things from happening. Good. Just keep doing it. Keep smacking them down. Well, if he wants to keep going for his fleshy backhand, that's okay too. Bam, right there. Okay, come on. I'm just gonna do this too here real quick, because it's very unlikely. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Not because I necessarily need it, but just because I want to make sure that by the time that I get to the next fight here, which I guess I'm going to do. 25 inventory slot. Well, that's probably a lot more reasonable. Kitchen knives. Hag's Horde, of course, reference. Gilded Mind. No, probably not going to use that one. And a bucket and a mop. An illustrated book about birds. 25 inventory slot's probably going to be better. Let's go! There he is. He's a cornucopia. Full of gross meat, baby. You know, like you do. Okay, this is the one that hits the front row. I want to get rid of this one as soon as possible. It's 51 for that. Okay, we're going to start here. Tempting aroma. Yeah, because this, the Harvest Hunger, is the one that I want to try and avoid. Ah, and you got it! Okay, he's not going first, though, so I'm going to do that. So, big thing with this guy. He's sort of similar to the Incohate Flesh from the first game. Okay, we can do this here. Sort of similar to the Incohate Flesh from the first game, where when he gets to the front, he'll start using a move called Maws of Life, which is pretty powerful. Starve again. Yes, you will. Now, shut up.
A brilliant conclusion.
See? You will continue to starve. Okay, you can get dudes back fast enough pretty quickly if it hits the back row. If it hits the front row, though, that's bad. But like I said, minus 15% max health each time you do that, but it does relieve a little bit of stress. Also prevents you from using any other moves there, which is sort of important. Now here's Maws of Life that's going to really not do me good.
The slow suffering.
Don't like that move. Don't like it. I'm going to try and take out this thing so we'll stop hitting the front row, so I will be mostly free of getting hit by it. Mostly. Ugh. But then it's just like, you know, I'm going to be getting hit with Maws of Life that much more often than... Which is why I'm going to at least leave this one here, but still. Alright. And then Dimaz is just going to immediately go for a shot on the back here to do that. Okay. There. Now I can't hit the front row, so I won't be able to... So I won't have to deal with that sort of nonsense. We can start focusing on Baby, which I'm feeling pretty good about. Although, the thing is, Maws of Life is going to be a problem for Demon, specifically. Which is why I'm probably going to be using... Yeah. Which is why I'm probably going to be using, as much as possible... let's just go with this. Which is probably why I'm going to be using as much as possible this move. I was going to do that real quick, just to be sure.
Savor it.
All right. And then yeah, you're going to try jumping. Oh, no, I'm going to do Sapid. But yeah, it still moves forward. Fucking Maws of Life again. Woo!
Cooperation is the key.
Pretty good damage. That also, of course, does the extra healing too. Man, they both got the Harvest Hunger. Great. Anyway. This is again to prevent Maws of Life from, yeah, doing that sort of thing. Especially Dutema, which again is the major issue that I'm looking at with this. Now. However, I can just jump right back with Shadow Fade. Unia is going to move out of the way, but then I can also jump forward with the other stuff too. Yeah. Or I can do that. Okay. Now, Harvest Child's in the back. Also, do you like the Harvest Child's little laurels? It seems completely unnecessary, but at the same time, I don't know. I find that he's just got these little cute laurels on the head. Be funny, given that he's also like a weird monster. Otherwise, Cornucopia is also pretty well made too, all things considered. Okay, take him out. All right. Yes, good. And that's what I want to see. Because I knew I'd be having problems otherwise. Ah. Okay. I was going to use Maws of Life, unfortunately, but do get big damage there, which is what I was expecting. Now, Vulnerable, thankfully, is going to be pretty well taken care of. And actually, yeah, I don't think we're going to have a problem at all. That probably would have been a mistake if I wasn't about to end this fight. There you go. Because again, then it would just been non-stop Maws of Life, and that's a lot of damage and a lot of bleed too. On top of that, hooray! I did it. I'm the best. This would have been great if I got it earlier. Whiskey is great for relationships. That's right. Just getting blasted out of your mind. That's the best way to have a good relationship. I also like that the finger's still just hemorrhaging water back there too. Like, thank God, guys. Now our coach perpetually smells like the coastline, and he's wet all the time. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna put the gross baby head on there instead. This is a great idea. We love this. Why do we need to haul this thing around? And all it does is just give me extra. Doesn't really give me an advantage, but does give me extra. Just get rid of all this garbage. You know? Probably could be useful. Not gonna lie. Yeah, you know what? Probably more useful than this, because you'll get a lot, and I mean a lot of bonus tokens here. So, yeah, you know what? Get rid of this so I stop getting like gross stuff. Yeah. All right. Let's just get rid of this too. I don't even want it. Target is 15% damage of targets. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Whatever. Get out of here, fetter thing. I don't need that anymore. That could maybe be like a decent combo. Just get out of here. I don't need the kitchen knives. All right. Do I want to do the resistance encounter? I feel like I probably can deal with that. I actually like. Jesus Christ, why? I'm not doing it. Now, you might say, it's just like, yeah, but aren't you more prepared than ever to do it? It's going to be an ordained shambler. It's going to have like 80% extra health and deal 200% extra damage. No, it's not a good idea. And also, I already fought the shambler. I don't need to do it again. Wow, you know, I was kidding about this being a 3-hour video, but here we are. Anyway, so what else is going? How's the light doing? I was actually doing okay. And we do also have a hospital over here too, and we do also have a creature den, which like the parts usually give you mastery. I don't hate Master. Let's go do that.
The
Sure.
void has rendered reality once more. A psychic onslaught awaits.
Ah, dang psychic onslaughts. You're just driving down the street and suddenly you get a psychic onslaught.
The loathing
That's what it's like having anxiety, by the way. That actually is true. Whatever. All right. Usually not represented. Oh, good. Usually not represented by a big. Yes, I don't need any more food then. Usually not represented by a big, deadly. I'm not gonna use this. I want to keep it because I like the pot and still, but I'm not gonna use it. Let's be real. Represented by a big, like, dark area. All right, what do you got? Scouting. Oh, win the wheel? I'll take a wheel, yeah. I could definitely use a wheel right now. just a thought here. Okay.
An
I'm
elementary
going to a
problem,
hospital.
Is it not?
It is, but unfortunately everybody's getting really stressed about that.
Voracious and decadent, the landowners and peasants alike descended into an orgy of
Into an
consumption.
orgy. I can't believe it. Usually if there's one thing I don't really think of Darkest Dungeon as, it's like, it's sexy in any way. But they descended into an orgy. This is so stupid. I'm going to stop right now. All right, y'all. What are we doing? I think, it goes without saying why I'm going to be picking up all of this. And then I already have 4 of these. Yeah.
The science of hope.
I'm definitely going to be using that for massive healing in the end game area. Whatever it happens to be, because I still don't know. Needler? You know what? I'll get rid of that. Mellophobic, does not like music. Darkly I don't know what else I would want to get rid of. I'm just going to get rid of this. Actually, tuck it out would have probably been a better idea. Well, whatever. I forgot to look at that one. Preach then. No more Shambler's altars. I'm not going to fight the Shambler again. We already did it once. We're not going to do it again.
The loathing festers.
We'll be able to reduce the loathing by going in there, and then immediately get even more loathing by going elsewhere. Oh, there's the caretaker coming up. Yeah, whatever. This was the last of our light. We just got a bunch more. And a wheel. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. All right, then. Spiders always start out with pretty... Hey, wait. What's this dog? No. And, of course, it's also ordained. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what any of its skills are. I assume it's the same as a regular dog. But more powerful. Get rid of you first.
Lethality writ large.
Mournful howl. No. The hell? Great. Now we got, like... Yeah, of course. All right, now we got, like, stress hounds. That's just what I need. Okay. Probably going to want to start to focus on stress more here. Or, at the very least, shutting down this guy ASAP. It seems like that's probably going to be an issue. I'd like to just use Illumination to get rid of the dodges, but I think Retribution is going to do that well enough just by itself. Okay. Can't hit the third row. You could hit the third row in the first game with that move. Made it pretty good. Not so much here. All right, Into the Breach. Another game I played on stream. God, it's so annoying. So yeah, now I'm not even going to be able to get the... Now don't stress out. Oh, it can hit 2 at once. Wow, this is obnoxious. Okay. Should be fine. Especially as I start to do this. 38. Well, let's see how this goes. I mean, obviously... Yeah. Man, it's so powerful, though. Should still be fine, but I'm mostly just worried about getting hit with a bunch of... I'm mostly just worried about getting hit with a bunch of the meltdowns past this point. Oh, hey, it's got the Hound's Harry ability. Oh, and it also has a death blow resist. Great.
Deadly all the same.
It's got the Hound's Harry ability that the Oh, you know, actually, is this supposed to be... Oh, wait a second.
Let us take a closer look at the thing.
Is this a reference to the... Oh, is this actually a reference to the Houndmaster? Huh. Yeah, because, like, the Mournful Howl, that was the thing that relieved stress in the first game. And then Hound's Harry, same thing. Huh. Wonder if the other two abilities are kind of like a similar thing. Well, so... Houndmaster died, I guess. And now his dog is undead. As you do. How about that? Anyway. I guess that explains why I haven't seen this one before. It's like super elite, sort of hound. And now it's dead.
Another
Good.
impediment cleared with impunity.
Now then. Not a huge fan of having that on there, but hey, at least that'll do that. Okay. Now then. Yeah, like 8 per turn. Don't want that. 1 per turn, that's fine.
Has been tended
That's manageable. I should probably actually not use all of this right now.
Conclusion.
Maybe give it like a little bit here. And done. Now, what do we got for round 2? Regular hounds and also powerful worm. The more powerful worm compared to usual. Take him down.
Malaise.
Yep.
Measured
Good
and
stuff.
Steady.
Gonna keep doing this so that I can get the block and the stress heal. All right, Meltdown, I think we can safely say is not going to happen. Probably. It's sort of questionable, though, isn't it? Like, there's still... Like, you never really know. Meltdowns are kind of annoying in that way. Dogs get... anytime a dog does a move, it gets... Nice. Anytime a dog does a move, it gets...
Rely only upon each
extra... Nice. It gets extra dodge. It's pretty annoying. Okay. Resisted that, though. No surprise, I suppose. Alright, can do a Shadow Fade then. Or I can just continue fighting from this point. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. She still is pretty effective in terms of combat, even from this position. But also, I do get a bonus for dodging here too. Bonk. Get a big bonk. Man, I don't like that. Like, it's not quite the same as the Carrion Eater in the first game, but it's also like not the same. Take him down. Oh, it's gonna put him on death's door, but it's not gonna actually kill him. Ugh! Oh, enemies having death blow resist. It's a decision. Start coughing there. It's a decision they made. It is absolutely a decision that they made. It's not that bad, really. I think it's perfectly manageable. Smash him. Smash him like that like button. Again. We'll finish this 3-hour run eventually, I swear it. Okay. Just take it. I don't want to deal with that thing. Because it could, on death's door, potentially just try and eat one of the corpses and then get a heal. Which I don't want. Which I find distasteful. See, this is the sort of thing I was talking about, with like getting heals for positive token. Which there's a lot of positive tokens you can get. No question. Same thing. Not going to be able to get rid of the weakness, but that's okay. Then let's start trying to take out you. Or at least getting the burn on there. After all, it does give me extra damage, of course. Yep, expected that. But Riposte should make this very plausible to work. Okay. Yeah, hit the front row, get taken down. And get absolutely destroyed by my auto abilities that will just utterly destroy you. It's kind of ridiculous how... There we go. Kind of ridiculous how effective that these can be. And of course, hitting at any row of the Since you don't have the Arbalest, or, you know, a lot of characters can't really hit back rows that easy.
Unpleasant in the extreme.
That's what makes nice.
This
Discount
work
stagecoach
is
items, which
noble
is not going to be useful.
and necessary.
But whatever. Okay.
The loathing festers.
Oh, the loathing. Always with the loathing. Let's go left. Go see the hoarder. Taking a look right now at my stuff. I got 55, which means that I could get a good one, but not the best one. Also still got a whole bunch of these candles. You know. Meta currency. Can use them. Do want them. Certainly. Also, just like real quick. Yeah, still probably going to want that. Oh, actually, I can equip up this. God, I'm never gonna... No, I didn't want to.
Easier than holding.
You're interrupting me with the things. Inefficient and tactically otherwise. Okay. What do you got? What sort of weird nonsense you got?
Abandoned or forgotten. It
More
is
boxing
ours now.
gloves. Sure. Doesn't mean that I can't pick up anything else, but you know. Whatever. I don't need these spoons. I super do not need those spoons. No, 50 is all I need to get the good trinkets or other items or whatever. Gonna get attacked by bugs again. Gonna miss out on getting, I think that was a slime mold. Rename that in the INI file for the game. That's a reference to NetHack. Anyway, hey, my dude. What's going on? What are you doing? What's happening? Oh, look at the sparkle ball. Let's get out of here. Probably let's take that. Anything else? Anything else? Like, yeah, this is something. Plus 20% max HP ain't nothing. Kieran Kuppa, also not nothing. What else do I want? Yeah, let's just do that. Oh yeah, I really don't need any more of these now, do I? Why do I have so many of them? Did I pick them up somewhere? I don't know. All right, taking a look here. So much junk I can get rid of. I only have 16, so let's just get this. Make sure that I will be okay for doing that. And then you can't press escape to go out of it. You just need to actually click the button. Okay. Back to the old grindstone, of which I don't have one. I would like one. Gives you what is it, 5% chance to get the critical token on turn start. All right. Back to another fight that I would like to have some sort of grab ability for, but I do not. Yeah, you know what? You're not ordained, so you're going down. Pathetic. Didn't even get ordained by the body of work. I can't. You should be ashamed of yourself, really. Like, how do you get this far? How do you get this far into the fetter? Not even get ordained by the body of work. I mean, I'm fully expecting both all the characters right now to get ordained by the time that we get to the body of work at this point. And then we're going to kill it. Because that's how it goes. Like, I don't know what the body expected when it ordained us like that. See, that's why the Amherst thing pretty good. Take you down. If I take you down, I mean, yeah, I had reduced damage. And then kind of got on the low end of that. So anyway, we're going to do this. Gonna use the grape shot to just hit the 2 rows and then should be fine.
Measure out your violence. Apply it
Hastened enemies too. Actually able to. Ooh, that's getting kind of worrying. That too. Man, come on. Whatever. We got so far here right now. And then it's like this is actually like not even an insignificant fight. Which is annoying to me. Because it should be. Alright. Got that. Okay, y'all gotta stop hitting Dima. Might have to go for... Okay, taking a look. Yeah, probably gonna want to do something about that. What exactly? I don't know. But he's going to go to Death's Door. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. There. And it's like, yeah, I know I could have just... And yes, I do know that I could have just waited for Yulia to do her thing, but... And not taking any chances. I never really know when something else wacky is going to happen. And I mean, you do. That's kind of the point of the game. It's a turn-based game like that. However, I don't want to risk it. Take him down. Almost done. Almost done. You're going to do that. Do minimal damage. A minimal amount of... Light. Wait,
effective.
who currently has the bleed thing on? I don't remember.
Let it
Foreclosure notice. Apply if at rank 4. Flashing dagger skills. Minus 70. Whatever. I'm not using that. I'm not using that garbage. You gotta do it. You gotta give me something better than that here. Who has the... No, you still have the carve thing, which is what I want. Yeah. 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 That's a ticket. Okay. Yeah, get out of here. I'm not going to use that. You too? I hope it doesn't just... I hope the body of work does not just spew a bunch of blight on me continuously. I can only hope. Now, in the meantime, here's everybody's favorite tentacle church. The Oblivions Rampart. All right. What do we got? We got the bad ones. We got the bad one. We got the main character from Dead Cells here. It's actually probably supposed to be a little bit closer to like the first off.
Excellent work.
A little bit closer to like the characters you fight in the second Darkest Dungeon. The second of the 4 Darkest Dungeon missions. Actually takes up 3 slots for attacks. Or for attacks. They do for like a position. It's pretty huge, is what I'm trying to say. 100 damage too. It's not quite on the level of a boss, but it's more or less on the level of a boss. Alright. Stress is going to be a problem here. If I can take out this, though, I know that'll be a good thing. The Exemplar, though. Pretty gross. Not gonna lie. There we go. There's one down, at least. The Fall. And get smacked. Okay. Yeah. Keep making sure that I got stuff to rapturous beauty. But yeah, he's got like the iron crown around the head and everything. All right, curious. You should be fine. Especially given that, you know, this does also heal him whenever I use that move. Really not a fan of this guy. He's very annoying. Prelude. Ugh. Is that the one that gives him the worship token? No. That's just a big attack. Okay. Because when he gets a worship token, then he has a very specific move that I don't like. Okay, that's the one. We're gonna see it right now then. Cool and nice. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Yulia, can you do a heal? Can't do a heal. I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Alright. Do it. Oh, actually, you don't have the ability to do it just yet. I'm gonna also do this. Good damage. Oh, horror. Alright, here's the thing, though. This is okay. Because it gives me opportunity to use this. Yeah. So the Exemplar and the Exaltation, there we go, big damage, and summons another creature. Well, it could be worse. Because it can summon any single sized creature.
Lenity, grace,
That.
small acts that drive
Lenity,
back the
Grace,
darkness.
funny face. And they do drive back the darkness. Though. Okay, kill him. Not quite. Prelude is okay, though. I should... Oh, well. I was going to say, I should be able to point blank him, but that pulled him forward. Actually did get the pull. There we
A
go.
breakthrough.
Almost there. I'm going to hope that... Yeah, he's just using the fall again. Because there's also another move that the Exemplar has, which is very annoying. Pillar of Sacrifice. Yeah, that one I kind of want to prevent. Which is, I mean, it's pretty much exactly what you think it is. It sacrifices an ally to... There we go. Look at that huge corpse.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Now we're going to do this for the heal. Yeah. Relationship, pretty powerful. Your biggest corpse to date. Doing that was probably more effort than actually digging up a corpse otherwise. However that works. Oh, yeah. The Exemplar's kind of like, that's the big one. That's the big boy, big cultist. That's the one you really don't want to fight. If you're going to avoid it. Not that you know if you're going to be fighting it or not. Done. Okay. Well, that takes out that then. It went pretty well, all things considered. 1 mastery, 25 flame, and ooh, yes. Misstep's not bad. I used this last time on the flagellant. He was able to take a lot of hits. 25. 1 damage, 25% when stress damage. I don't know. Is this point in time? I don't think I want to. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna take any of the cultist trinkets. I feel like they're just a little bit too risky right now, right?
The loathing
Well,
whispers.
anyway. I don't know what the good cultist trinkets are. Like, this could be good. Yeah, it's like if Barristan was only doing defense. He is doing damage, though, is the problem. So plus, minus 50% damage is kind of hefty. Let's take out this. Like, the problem is I don't know what the final boss does, so maybe it's a super huge mistake to be getting rid of some of these. I don't know, because I don't know what the body of work does. That's let me tell you, let me assure you right now, this run is going to end at the body of work, because I don't know what it does. The other characters here, I know what they do, which is why I can react accordingly. And I can also, like, set up my team and everything to do that. I don't know what the body of work does. This is going to be the first time I've seen it. I assume that it's going to be sort of a combination of all of the other bosses, because it's the body of work.
Rest now
What do you
for
got?
a time.
Whatever. Oh, I don't like that. That's fine. Committed to a power beyond themselves. What does that do for me, though? Yeah, but what does that do for me? All right. Hooray again. All right. Now then. He's devout. Horrid thing. Too bad. Loot and dagger. Yep, that's the references. Alright. That too. Oh, come on. Pancakes. Get all those going. Get those relationships up. I'd like to use them on everything. Similarly, we're going to go make sure that everybody has that. I'm going to do this, especially to counter like the slow-handed or whatever it's called. Okay, fine.
The next
Put this on instead.
stop is leagues away. plan accordingly.
It's not. The next stop is pretty close, actually, all things considered. Hi. Okay. What else are we doing? What else do we want? Cultophobic. I mean, well, at least one more person can get this. All right. We got 4 here. So I guess we're mostly just going to finish off all of the abilities that I have, right? It's not like there's really a lot more to do. Yeah, just pick the face. Sure. All right, so what else? What else we got? Bucket and mop.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Do that. Maybe I should have actually had Barristan use. Whatever. Barristan's gonna have so many buffs on him anyway. That's what I was thinking. And then do we have anything else that I even really feel like? +1 quantity, whatever. Shroud, whatever. We're not going to the Shroud. We're going to the place. You know, the one. It's the mountain. It's this place right here.
Lead to the mountain.
Okay. And then as for anything else, no. Sure. Whatever. The mountain, I'm sure, as you can tell, being the end game and everything like that, doesn't really have too much in terms of special anything going on with it. All right, what do we got? Good. Stress relief, which I'm sure the final boss is going to be doing stress. Yeah. Amorous, all right. That's like the heal again.
Still beats. Desire
Okay,
will
yeah.
never die.
Sure. I'd like to see more amorous if possible. And hopeful. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, we'll see how often that comes up. Same with that. I have no idea because I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's about to happen with the body of work. Besides, I'm also not doing the body of work first. There's a couple fights before that. All right, now I got all these other puckered out. Nah, should probably taken that out. Vicious. Could be worse. Right, all right. You still got bloodthirsty. You still got big damage. Big damage. Yeah. That's pretty much everything else cleared out then. I should have... Well, here we go. There. See? Actually, you know, I should really just go equip this up on you. You know? Anything else? Really not going to be using that in all likelihood. Let's get Divine Comfort out here. And we're going to see what happens. Yeah, look at my gross trophy. But at least this is a pretty, you know, cleared out area. Snow. A little bit of lightning. Just an absolutely enormous area of stain to go through. You know. Now it's just the stain. Yep, just all over the place. Actually looks even a little bit more ominous than usual this time.
Here, at the nexus of ruin, loathing poured forth from the darkest recesses of your mind. Your failures took form, and the world bowed in honor of your great wretchedness. The stain of your bankruptcy frayed the very fabric of our dimension. But you were afraid to face what you had wrought and fled down the long road of your memories, hiding yourself away.
Okay then. Also, I got some flapjacks there.
Behold, the infinite emptiness of the void.
No, it's not. It's like a big claw that's floating. All right, what do I got? Nothing really going on here. So, I hope it's not another exemplar. Fearful of what you wrought, and also you got some pancakes. Do enjoy the pancakes. All right, I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna get critical immediately for like just the good stuff here. Hey. Now, obviously, this is gonna heal because these things always just immediately heal everybody. They're very annoying in that way, but maybe I'll be able to just take them out immediately before that. Nope. Cut that out. Ah, my buffs. I can't believe you would do this to me. No, that was heal, right? I couldn't remember who got the one that does the thing that I'm trying to remember the name of. Whatever, it doesn't matter. There we go.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
I feel like I'm finishing this pretty quickly. Especially because you got vulnerable. Bang them down. Now, it does heal for 10 every single round, which is pretty annoying. Sundering Steel, which I believe also is going to strip off a lot of my buffs. Because that's what that guy does. Ah! My buffs! What are you doing? Anyway, well, you know what? I got more. I can do more. Can't stop me like that. Now, if you don't mind. Gotta go cut through a whole bunch of... and of course, it's like I said, they love to just make sure that they never... Oh, really now?
And apply it judiciously.
I love making sure that you know, everyone is constantly...
Extinguished at last.
Oh, big. Nice. Everyone is constantly at full health. It's really annoying. Do that for the heal, which is why I'm not super worried about this, although it is doing 9 damage per round, which is quite a bit. Yeah, bucket in the mop. Illustrate a book about birds. Come on. That's a reference to Plateau by Bee Puppets. Anyway. Bonk. Annoying, though, because it's still going to do stress damage, which I don't like. Right. That also cures stress damage, thanks to how everything works. There you go. Good stuff.
Messy, but effective.
Steel goes down. Yeah, I shouldn't have too much. Like I said, the place where this run is going to end is at the body of work. The body of work is going to destroy me because I don't know what it does. And that's the only thing that allows me to fight enemies.
Will overcome even the greatest.
Knowledge of what they do.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all.
No
the
prizes
world
for
to
that.
See.
It's just your DPS check. Or at least your first DPS check. Looking good, looking good. Nah, there's another old Wiblian's Inquest. Alright, everybody. Anybody got anything special? Because it's like you can't not fight them. There's no abandoning those ones. Oh, this guy. This is like the stress and debuff guy. I don't like him. Because he's the stress and debuff guy. Like, what more do I need to say, really? Minus 10% debuff resist? Oh, okay. I'm not going to say no. I was sort of hoping to shoot her beyond that guy. But again, it's just like, the problem is that if I do, I can't actually fight middleman. Deacon? Is this guy a Deacon? Evangelist. Can't fight the Evangelist because what's going to happen is, my buffs! No, my buffs! I can't fight the Evangelist because it's like they're just going to keep healing him. It does not matter because of that. It's very annoying. Just keep stripping my buffs, which I don't like, but, you know, here we are. There's so many buffs, and now they're all gone. I'm going to kill your altar for that. It's really more like a big squid with a bunch of eyes on it. Now, once again, it doesn't matter. I have a very particular sort of build that works fine with getting shuffled. So it's just like, you know, let's do this. I'm gonna have like a little bit of trouble with this. Thankfully, Divine Comfort still works in the second row, so you know. not too bad, but still. It's not quite what I would want, is the thing. Okay. Now let's just go for... Oh, I can't go for the pick to the face. Let's go for this then. 3 rounds of dodging. Unless they strip my buffs. That is. Yeah, good. Once they strip my buffs, it's pretty effective. Anyway. Okay. Now he's going to go for the heal on this guy. Oh, no. Actually managed to get the death blow immediately. Hey, how about that? Back Retribution for the healing. It's only a minor amount, but it is an amount, and that is what makes it good. Critical, because you get pretty huge critical when they get marked. Can do that. Gonna go right into Entropic Star. Great. I'm getting the stress and debuffs. Keep smacking them. Only got 64 health, which is shockingly enough not even that much. Which is sort of surprising, but that's true. Yeah, I see. Bow. Well, I got a critical too, so whatever. Death's Door, and yeah, if I'm lucky, it's not gonna do something stupid.
Steady yourself.
Whatever, good enough. That would have stripped all my buffs, of course, and given me, damage over time, but it doesn't matter because I won. Death Blow means that I don't have to actually... Greater threats is going to be the body of work. We know this. It's right there. There it is. Take a look. It's about the body and working. Presumably.
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. You were golden, lit from within by the glow of potential. Finally, my friend, I would see that potential realized. It is time to reclaim the world from your weakness. Meet your derelictions with blazing defiance. The equation must be balanced.
And also there's a thing of healing items, too. Not going to be able to use them, but just in case you want to. Yeah. Yeah? Did I win? Did I win? Hello? Oh, it's a very experimental ending for the game, but I guess that's Darkest Dungeon 2. I'm going to close out the game. Let me try that one more time. The end. No, come on. I know I'm fighting something called the body of work. I know that's not the end of the game. Please. I swear to God, if it doesn't let me in here right now. All right. No one to know. Right hook. You did a good job on this one. Please. Power up audio, which of course I mostly remember from Tunic. Had the great wind chime puzzle with that. Wonder if it was just loading or something. Yes. The Icy Depths of the Darkest Dungeon 2. The sequel to Darkest Dungeon. Trademark. Now then, back to it. Blah blah blah. We're gonna go do the thing. Into the big, the super structure, whatever this thing is called. It's very imposing. Look, it's even got like a big iron crown above it and everything. It's pretty cool, right?
Gaze now upon your great achievement, the sum total of your failings, your body of work. The carious gut of the coward, ripe with toxic pusillanimity.
Okay, well. Wow, 175. Fighter attackers when hit, melee skills, and alright, well. What does this do, by the way? Turn end 3. Okay, all right. Can make this work, I think. That's a lot of health, though. Yep, so it really is a giant body. How about that? Anyway, all right. Yeah, it's like everybody. It is guts. I do want to make that. Okay. Not doing too bad so far. It's just like, yeah, no surprise it's going to be like a huge multi-phase battle and everything like that. I'm ready for it. I think. I have no idea how ready for this I am. I assume that we're going to get up to the top of it and then it's just going to like stare at me until I die. Okay. See, everything I have is ranged attacks, which is worrying. Because that means it's just like, is it going to... Ow. Please don't smash me like that. That hurt a lot. Alright, well. Let's see how this one goes. Where's your failures? Okay, yeah, I have a lot of range attacks, which means is like... Is melee attacks not gonna work? It is not doing too bad. Horror. Huh. Gastric juices are worrying. Keep going for this, though. That's okay. And it's like having the shadowiness and everything is also not really filling me with a lot of confidence. However, yeah, still get the heals here and everything. Gonna do that, gonna do that, gonna do that. All this sort of stuff. Okay. Keep hitting them with the big crits. The big critties. Critical for 30. Okay.
Its infernal gaze pierces the veil of reality.
Now this one I don't like. This one I feel like is going to be a problem because the eyeball boss had a bunch of funky gimmicks that I did not like. One of the previous bosses was a big eyeball. 200. What do we got? Okay, yep, I don't like that. Powerful, unavoidable. Well, actually, that's okay. Unavoidable is okay, all things considered, because it's like he is the one that... Oh, he also has some sort of form of... Oh, right. He also has some form of... Yeah. There's some form of, like... Covetous glance? Oh. Oh, that's it? Alright, well, we'll do this again. Well, that's annoying, don't get me wrong. I don't like it. Ow. Ow! My body. The riposte isn't too bad, though. Oh, covetous glance, I see. Again, like, I like it was all that. Not gonna activate riposte on that one. Please stop hitting me like that. You're being very troublesome. Anyway, alright, covetous glance is worrying. No, don't do that. Ow. Stop looking at me. Okay, that's fine. I mean, well, I know what it does, right? I'm gonna do this. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get like some big dodges on so that the riposte doesn't, you know, totally destroy me. Oh, what? Okay, well, I guess like the big unavoidable attack is the punches. Okay, stand fast, baby. This is not considered like a buff that can be taken. Now I'm worried about the stress, of course. Right. Let's just kind of like move back a little bit here. Ow!
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Very painful. Yeah. Big hit. Okay. Whew. Now.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
Please stop punching me. Thank you. I actually know that worked out totally okay. Thank you. Okay. Bolster, get rid of that debuff. Oh. And as I expected. Okay, no resolute here. However, I should be okay. All right. I'm gonna try going for a little bit more damage. Still doing pretty well here, all things considered. What to do? I'll just go for this. We can force him to attack me a few times if he's not going to be using the super attack. Okay, instead going to be using Covetous Gaze, of course. Hey. Alright, please don't die. Okay. There's a little bit of Death's Door, that's fine. I can stand up to that, that's okay. Save for a 50 critical. All totally fine and good. Just do that real quick. Into this. Gonna get the riposte, of course. But that's okay. Shot of turn. Then we're going to do this again, actually, just to make sure that I continuously get that. It just keeps punching me. All right. No, we're just, you know, I would really like to stop being immobilized all the time. Ah!
Inexorable.
Oh, bucking him up. All right.
Bravo. Another blow.
Okay. I hate this. Okay, thank you. That actually works for me. Now, I would greatly prefer if you'd stop doing that. Now, did you have any more heals? No, of course you Resisted that, of course.
Well done.
2 hit points left. Oh boy.
A small reprieve.
I just want to make sure that it's just like,
Carousel
okay.
of horrors.
Well, there's that done at least. Now we get Darth Sidious up here.
Behold the hateful god upon his throne. Your failures made flesh.
There he is. All right. Can I use stress heal skills or items? Wow. Bro. 999 you say.
A master stroke.
Alright, well, that's not bad. I'm also not a huge fan of that either. Can I use melee skills? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I am
Total of violent equation.
not a huge fan of that one, to be honest.
Down.
I feel like that one, was a little bit unfair in terms of how it went. All right, well then, 999 hit points. Good. Oh yeah, this one's not gonna happen. That's good at least.
Measure out your violence.
I'll be able to take out those pretty quick.
Judiciously.
Okay, can't use range attacks. Can get rid of all this nonsense. Okay. 999. Yeah, I thought so. Would like it if I could just get rid of these things immediately, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Nope. I think this is definitely gonna be where the run ends. Which is too bad. It's just like all I could have done. All I need to do is just like. I mean, the idea. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect that it was gonna disable my healing on the first round. Otherwise, I would have just stalled out that previous fight a little bit more. Because, yeah. Oh, but see, that's what I was talking about. Where it's just like, you know. There's a certain amount of. Damn it. There's a certain amount of like can't predict this sort of thing, right? Wow. Okay, good. Well, there's that done down. Unfortunately, I don't. 999. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get rid of that. 999. I don't think that's not gonna happen. Where's your failure? Did this in the first game too, you understand? Bonk. Oh? Huh. Oh, that wasn't quite the failure that I was expecting, to be honest. But critical. 999. Oh. Yeah, there's no way. No. I mean, I was hoping, but like, yeah, no. Nope, not gonna happen. Not this time. You can get Retribution to do that, which is okay. A little bit. Yeah, and yes, that is the Flagellant, but you know, it's like the Flagellant. Uh-huh. Okay. So I guess it's got to be Unia that does this, which is not going to happen.
Darkness encroaches.
Oh yeah, no. All right. Well, that's the gimmick there. Yeah. I see. I mean, Right in the death's door again, which is looking increasingly bad for me, but you know, boom. Can't use healing items or skills. Okay. Utility indeed. Well, I guess we gotta continue to go for damage. 999 damage. Yep, that's that then.
Let us hope they find peace.
50% damage and crit. Well. Oh, great. So I'm guessing that probably to defeat this boss, considering the incredibly huge amount of damage that I would have to do otherwise, yeah, that's not going to help.
Collaboration
Good try, though.
confers advantage.
Considering the incredibly huge amount of damage that I would need to do otherwise, I guess that what I would need to do is probably, like, face the fears or whatever, but yeah, didn't get that at first. I thought that, you know, face your failure meant die, kill one of your characters, because that's how they did it in the first game. But, nope. Not at all, in fact. Oh, well. I gave it a good try. Like I said, it definitely would have helped if I was able to... If I knew what I was up against. But now that I do, I probably will be able to beat the boss next time. It's just, you know...
That terrible precipice.
Yeah, the fact that the boss could... The fact that, of course, the boss could disable healing and did that immediately was really what threw me off there. 'Cause I had no idea. Alright. Hey, you can almost start to see its health bar right now. Yep.
An unforeseen complication.
And that is about that then. Unfortunately. Change lock type. So now what? Oh geez, I can't do anything. I can only fight this headstone. Okay, no, it can hit two things at once, of course. Yeah, it's like would have been able to just like blast every character. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, if I knew what character I was going up against and everything like that, I could have maybe done something, but nope, not this time. Don't even think I can attack anymore if I can't use melee attacks. Otherwise, I mean, hey, this wasn't really a bad first attempt. Beat the Shambler, beat two bosses. I think it was going pretty good. Minus 20%. Yep, still don't have the... There we go. Now I can't use range skills, which means that... No. I tried. Look at all those debuffs and damage over time that I got on me right now. Ugh. Exaltation for everybody. Utility indeed. Nope. What are these things called, by the way, anyway? Proclaimer. Who would walk 500 miles.
Death comes for the rich and
It's a cool
poor
sword.
alike. Knowledge and experience. Twin yardsticks of progress.
Yeah, it's like I know. All I need to know is what that boss did, and now I am perfectly prepared to fight it. All right. That's Darkest Dungeon. Starts you right off here again. You just continue forward as normal.
How many souls are
So yeah, I would absolutely... if I knew how that boss worked, I would have absolutely been able to do it. I tell you. But that is Darkest Dungeon. That is how that goes, after all.